Hopefully this will work. We had success with the test stream, so hopefully this will also be successful. So in terms of, the stream not crashing, I can't make any promises because, weather can be whack as well. So yeah, I was gonna do another randomizer right after that first one, but I was having internet trouble, and then the holidays happened, so that's why I didn't get to it yet. But I am doing basically the same settings except no pots this time, because pot sanity is fun. The problem with pot sanity though is that it adds so many junk items to the pool. It just feels kind of annoying in a way. So it's fun, but it's not something I want to have on every time. So basically, it's entrance rando, all dungeons shuffled, all boss entrances shuffled, Ganon Castle entrances shuffled with the dungeon pool, 2 medallions for bridge, but the bridge might not lead to Ganon's Castle. And then wincon is 6 medallions, because Ganondorf boss key is on 6 medallions. So I can go to Ganon's Castle without fighting the boss, basically. And then everything else is like skulltulla's songs. Everything is on. Oh yeah. Small keys are off. Boss keys are random. I did test this to make sure my controller and stuff is working, so hopefully this works. Yeah. Okay, I do have my Discord on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully that won't be a problem. Okay, I want to make sure the controller is working again. And now it isn't. Okay, let me just unplug it, plug it back in. It should work. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. This is going to be today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day, we'll see. Because I definitely won't be doing a lot tonight, because I do have to be up rather early. Because I have a doctor's appointment. I was going to make it be... actually, you know what? Let's name him... So what I wanted to do... What a sound effect for the... So, the doctor's appointment... So I'm starting with Ocarina, sticks, bracelet, magic, all that, just so, it doesn't suck so much. Okay, we're starting as child. I do have random age on. Okay, we're starting with Courier world. Okay, not ideal because medallions are wincon, but whatever. Pots are not random this time. I did not want to put myself through that again. I like the tunic color. Okay. Entrances are random, so I do need to be checking every... Wait, was Link's house vanilla? Wait, because I definitely randomized entrances. Huh. Did that just random to be vanilla, or did I not randomize entrances somehow? Because I definitely turned on overworld entrances. But wait, was that even Link's house? I didn't even... It's Kokiri. Wait, no, it wasn't. Wait. Hold on. It was almost vanilla? Okay. Gold scale, okay. Because I started with silver scale, so gold scale is the first item. Okay. Sure. I don't have a tracker, but I will be taking notes, like what dungeons are what, and like where to hero and stuff. I will be taking some notes. I don't really need an item tracker because I can tell what items I have by looking at the item screen. But for entrances, I'll take notes of what those are. Wait, so I came out of this building, right? Or did I? Hold on. Did I come out of here? Yeah, I did. So it's literally one door down from vanilla location. Okay. So it just randomized to being right next to... Okay, let's see what's actually in Link's house now. A shop? Is that a hook shot? Jesus Christ. 90? It's worth it. It's worth it. Knuckles Chaotix music, interesting. I have a thing where it's random music, but it's a pool of custom music from various games. Okay, now I don't have rubies, that's unfortunate. I can't even. Oh, I can pick up grass. I have strength upgrade. Now, grass is not randomized, but just if there's like rupees in the grass, that would be. Yeah, 90. I have it set so all the shop items are under 100. Oh, another shop. I don't think I can. There's a Zora tunic here. Okay, I can't. I don't think I can buy Bonchu. Well, I don't have rupees. I don't even think I can buy Bonchu anyway. I think I need a Bonchu bag. So I have it. I have it on, so you can get a Bonchu bag, and then you can buy like Bonchu and stuff. What's in here? Pot room. Of course, this is nothing now because pots are not randomized. But I will check the skulltulla here. Skulltullas are randomized, and it was actually the skulltulla token. Okay. Oh, I guess I started with a random skulltulla token? Okay. Oh, I think I started with, like, the item from... I think you start with one random item because it's, like, it's the item from Impa. Because I start with, like, Zelda complete, like... So I start with Zelda's letter. But starting with Zelda's letter means that you get the random item from Impa. I believe that's how it works. So I guess the random item from Impa was a skulltulla token. That's why I started with the skulltulla token. Okay, I think that's how that works. Let me check, see what's in here, and then I'll check Deku Tree. Lakeside Laboratory. Okay, I'm gonna write down that Lakeside Laboratory and, big, because that'll be, Pot Room will become Big Po Room as adult. So Lakeside Lab and Po Room are in Kokiri. Writing that down, and then I'm gonna write down whatever Deku Tree is. We want to see what dungeon Deku Tree is. That's important. Because the dungeons are random, the bosses are also random. So we could get like, you know, it's random within reason. It has to be beatable. So, like, for example, Adult Link can't be buried because numerous required without glitches. So we can't get Baronated in an adult-only dungeon, but, like, we can get, I think, like, Bongo Bongo in a child dungeon or something. Okay, Force Temple. Okay, I don't think I can... Is it worth... Not really, I'll come back. Okay, so Force Temple. Hello, Mage. You have officially opened up part 1 of the Michael Jira discography rank down. It's real now. Nice. Okay, I need to write down the dungeons here. So Deku, DC, Jabu, Ice Cavern, Fire, Water, Pot in the Well, Shadow, GTG, Spirit, and Ganon. So we know Deku Tree is Forest Temple. Okay. Part 1 contains 71 tracks and covers the work between 1981 and 1986. Nice. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that ruby respawns. Nice. I get the hint up here, because there's a hint up here. It doesn't start off with swans, but rather a band as before called Circus Mort, who released self-titled EP. If I remember correctly, it was there Michael learned he needs to be in control. I see. Very cool. Alright. I have Sun Song, and I have Sun Song. I should check the skulltulla. Bottom of the well is foolish. That is good to know. That is very good to know. Because I don't have to waste my time in there. That is very good hint. It also included 23-minute spoken word piece from him called I'm an Infant, I Worship Him. Huh. I want to check that skulltulla. Let me make it night real quick. What song is that? I don't recognize that song. Okay. Oh, it spawns me all the way over here. Well, that's annoying. Whatever. It's fine. Because it spawns you out of the last exit you left, and I guess the last thing I left was deku tree entrance, so it spawns me all the way over here. God, that heart color is hard to see at night. I do love the magic color, though. The magic color is perfect. I love me some aqua. Out of curiosity, did this rupee respawn again? Okay, turn around. Maybe, I don't know, because it didn't, yeah, it did, okay. Yeah, that 5 rupee keeps respawning, that's good. That's nice. Okay, because I would say there's a skulltulla over here. And I was like, yeah, I should probably get that, because I can get that. I should be able to backflip. Oh, it's actually skulltullas. So skulltullas are random, because I know I got one that was... So I got the one from the reward. So I know they're random, but considering there's 100 of them, it is likely for them to randomize with themselves. If that makes sense. Zora's Domain. Oh, can you forget? Oh, okay, shooting the sun grants double defense. I'll write that down. That's good to know. That's nice. And in the announcement, I just added a content warning for literally everything that could require a content warning. You know, that's fair. Okay. The audio balancing isn't real. The songs are very, not evenly balanced. So some of them are really loud for no reason. Also, some of them translate better than others into OT sound font. Because OT is designed for certain styles of music. The OT sound font is designed for, like, classical music. Well, not classical music. Oh, shit! Green mirror shield. Okay, that's insane. Alright, let's check the, diving game. I do have enough to play the diving game. Okay. In turn, it releases in chronological order in Circus War DP, Swan DP, Filth Cop, Young God, Body to Body, Job to Job, Time is Muddy, Bastard Greed, Holy Muddy, Blackmail, Off of a Screw EP, and Public Castration is a good idea. Of course, you gotta have Public Castration is a good idea. What's that for YouTube comment? Alright, so, more rock-oriented things do not always translate well into the sound font, is what I was trying to say. Let me check what this is. Nothing, okay. Let me do the diving game. It says version 2, so I guess there was an earlier version of this that was worse. The song. I don't think there's 2 versions of the song normally. Okay, let me, yeah, rupees are not randomized. I don't hate myself that much. But the reward will be random. Oh shit! Game of Infinite! No way! That's good. In this sound font, it's so cursed. Game of Infinite is like a very edgy kind of Linkin Park-esque. I'm not saying Linkin Park is edgy, but like, okay, where the hell are the rest of the rupees thing? It's like a metalcore kind of, you know, for the idea of what. You can't even really hear it. It's so quiet, and well, it's the rushing water. Maybe we'll hear it better if we play another mini game. That is funny. Just certain songs that should not ever be in the OG sound font. Hey, this isn't bad. For what it is. I know there's another one. Okay. Oh gosh. I wasn't trying to read this side. Okay, I want to go over here. And then I want to leave. So spores are just very grating. It's also just very loud for no reason. Okay, it was a skulltulla token. Well, let's see what's down here. I just gotta remember to like press B while swimming to go fast. Okay, there we go. See, where we go now? Hyrule? No. Grotto Valley. Let me read. Let me catch up on the chat here. Also, body to body, job to job. Has a hella transcoded song called Mother My Body Disgusts Me. Oof. Okay, I mean, I can do the chicken thing. I don't want to do the chicken thing. So I believe the exit to the like river exit to Lake Hylia is not random, so this will take me to Lake Hylia if I fall down here. My light just started flickering. I forgot that like my lamp is demon possessed. I'll deal with that in a second, but I gotta do this first. Okay, I'm not gonna pick that up. That could be an upgrade, but I'm not gonna pick it up because I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to risk losing. You know, I can't do soft soil yet. Yeah, I mean, most Zelda stuff should translate pretty well because most Zelda music is in a similar genre. When I say classical, I don't mean just strictly classical, but like, it's 50. Mark is foolish. Okay, interesting. That marks off like a couple large areas there, bottom to well and market. Now, I assume that means all the entrances off the market as well. I assume that's what that means. So all those shops just will have nothing in them. Interesting. I'll still probably see what they are just in case. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, like, does that count? Like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a heart container. Okay. Part 1's going to be the shortest part of all, but it's also going to be the only part that's exclusively dark and bleak. Zero light or levity between everything you release. Between 81 and 86, just some of the harshest, most atonal, repetitive, abrasive, misinterpreted music. How about you said you don't like grim dark things? Alright, Kirby Block Ball. I've never heard of Kirby's Block Ball. Is that a real thing? I suppose it is. Okay, Zora Scale. I already found that. This doesn't sound too bad. I'm gonna check the grave over here, and then I'm gonna check the skulltulla on the island. Grimdark is more a setting you can handle bleakness and music. That's fair. That's fair. I kind of know what you're saying. Yeah, the owl locations are not random. Yeah, the audio balancing is non-existent. Like, this song is really quiet, and then the other song is really loud. Let's see what's in here. I don't know, the Mega Man stuff and some of the Sonic stuff tends to be loud. Like, just whoever made the audio pack did not balance the shit out of things. You've been really vibing with early stuff lately? That's fair. Okay, what is in here? Probably nothing. Blue Ruby. Yep. You've been seeking it out more recently? I don't know. I struggle with, like, extremely bleak music. I can like it sometimes. It depends. You say, oh, you like Radiohead, but Radiohead isn't always extremely bleak. And also, Radiohead is more abstract in its bleakness. I don't like music that's, like, extremely, as you said, misanthropic or, like, very, like, vivid imagery, like Law of Asbestos. In terms of, like, vivid imagery about the problems in the world versus, you know, abstract feelings of loneliness. Like, when it comes to Radiohead, I gotta be in the right mood to listen to Hail to the Thief, for example. So, if that makes sense. I mean, I assume it does make sense. But, oh, I didn't check what the item was, did I? It's very reflective of what Michael saw. It's very, very much not abstract, very reflective of what Michael saw in New York City in the Reagan era. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, personally, I'm not. I think that's just a blue rupee, yeah. Personally, because it is very depressing for me. And it's not. I don't just listen to music for fun. I'm okay listening to music that challenges my emotions. It's just when it's completely bleak and hopeless, I don't love it. Because I kind of like, again, I have to be like in the mood. Because like for me, okay, I can't check anything. I need to write this down though. That the fishing hole is that the gold skulltulla house is in the fishing hole. I need to write that down. Okay. It's also got their shortest albums overall, but I feel like early stuff is generally genuinely harder to sell. Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I totally get what you're saying. I just like did I check the inside of the lab? I don't think I did. I totally get what you're saying. What I was saying is like with Radiohead, like to me there's like a very different vibe between something like Amnesiac and something like Hail to the Thief. I think both albums are very bleak, but Amnesiac is more like abstract. I mean, there are some, you have Dollars and Cents, which is a, you know, concrete song about capitalism or whatever, but like Amnesiac feels more emotion based. It feels more abstract in its like emotion. It's like emotions of like anxiety, loneliness, and hopelessness. Whereas Hail to the Thief feels very concretely, hey, this is an album that was made during the Iraq War, and this is like, if that makes sense, like there's a difference in vibe between the two. 80s Michael would not shout, your name is fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ, what a markup for a purple rupee. Piece of heart for 180? No. I'm not buying that. I'm gonna buy a Nectar Shield though. Yeah, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I do get that. It's kind of how I feel about soundtracks for The Lion's Weakness. It's very abstract and avant-garde, whereas Cop's Weakness is rooted in reality. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that I haven't listened to. Oh, we're back here. Okay, so we just went in a circle, I guess. Let me go back. It sounds so rough. Okay, let me go back. The thing is with, like, I believe both the OT sound font and Mario 64, there is no good approximation of an electric guitar in those games. Which, for example, in Mario 64, I know that because Mario 64 has, like the Bowser theme, they kind of tried to make an electric guitar sounding thing, but it doesn't really sound like an electric guitar. And it's not that the hardware can't handle it, obviously, because you had things on the Super Nintendo and Genesis which sound like electric guitar. Of course, the N64 was capable of it. Just those specific games don't have sound fonts that don't have anything in their sound fonts which make a good electric guitar approximation. Simply just due to the genres of music that are being used, not really. There's not a lot of rock in either of those games. Ocarina of Time especially not. Mario 64 only really the Bowser theme, so there's really not much rock in either game. So, hence why there's no approximation of an electric guitar. Okay. I don't know if I can do this because I can't bring a bomb flower. I don't think I can do anything here. Yeah, because I can't bring a bomb flower over there, I have to believe. So that's why like Mega Man X music sounds fucking weird in this sound. Mega Man X music and like even some of the Sonic stuff sounds fucking weird in this sound font. Oh yeah, I can't get through here. Okay, I have strength. I can. But yeah, part 2 will cover Michael's work from 87 to years. Part 1 is describe no wave years. I'm not familiar with no wave as a term. Excuse me. Okay, this is actually Lost Woods, but this is Lost Woods Beyond Meadow, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna go out this entrance and just see where this puts me. Kakariko. Okay, Kakariko's good. Before I go there, I'm gonna check what I can here, which admittedly isn't much. Oh, I barely have enough to check Deku Scrubs. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I can check this guy, and then I'll be out of rupees. I'm gonna check this guy, and I'm gonna check this stone over here. Oh, Bolero is in DMC, so almost vanilla, maybe not vanilla, but I do have a shield now. I should probably equip that. And I know where a Hylian shield is. I don't really have much of a reason for Hylian shield unless I need to do Deku Tree with all, because I have your shield. Okay, well we have enough to do one more of the scrubs. No Wave is a scene emerged in the late 70s as a response to New Wave. S&B water theme in this sound font sounds cool. Yeah, it does. There's a lot of cool stuff in this sound font, but it's like, yeah, some of the stuff sounds really weird. F-Zero, F-Zero sounds fucking weird. Like, F-Zero has a similar kind of vibe or kind of sound font to Mega Man X, I think. At least like more obviously. I mean, yeah, the Mega Man X sound font is better, but now the question is, okay, I can do this. I can do Ocarina game. This doesn't cost money. Yeah, I mean, this is apparently a Castlevania song. I'm not familiar with that song, but it does sound good in this sound font. I would imagine Castlevania is something that would sound good in a Zelda sound font, generally speaking. But I will say, I've heard a really cool... Okay, I need to focus here. Hold on. Okay, it's A. Okay. Left down, left up A. Okay. I've heard a really cool Deku Nuts. So there's a song called Lost Colony. Well, it's a state. The stage is called Lost Colony in Sonic Adventure 2. And it does have electric guitar in it, but it's a very kind of synthy, kind of atmospheric track. And it features, and I've heard a really cool version of that song in Mario 64 sound font. Yeah, the stage is called Lost Colony. The song is called Trespasser. But yeah. So I've actually heard a really cool Mario 64 remake of that song. So I have heard some good stuff in the Mario 64 and OG sound fonts that aren't like traditional Zelda type music, traditional adventure game music, Mario music, and all that. But there's definitely a disparity between like how something's gonna sound. Because like F-Zero sound font is shockingly good because F-Zero was a launch title for the Super Nintendo. It's good for being a launch title. Like I feel like the Mario World sound font is the most used sound font in like remakes because there's so many Mario World ROM packs, but there's also just like so many people have remade things in Mario World sound font. Like the Mario World sound font is far from the best sounding Super Nintendo sound font. Completely ripped off, got a recovery art. What a sham. It is far from the best sounding Super Nintendo sound font, so partly because it was a launch title. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Mario World sound font sounds great, but it's not as versatile as something like... I mean, I would argue... Okay, I can't get this. I have to come back. I have to remember that this grotto is here. I know I'm just like ranting about sound fonts for no reason. Sonic Youth also started out No Wave. Like how some punk bands settled into sense to make catchy pop tunes while retaining some of the attitude of punk. Other punk bands took sense and just fucked around and made whatever they wanted. Gwen, Bronca, Lydia Lunch, Lizzie, Mercier, Desclos, and the Contortions. I've never heard of any of those artists. Swans and Tony were actually the tail end of No Wave. I think Michael was even in Glenn Bronca's ensemble at one point. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah. But yeah, in the whole like sound font talk, I wanted to say like okay, let's go to Kakariko. I feel like Kakariko will have some things. In the whole like sound font conversation, I was gonna say something versatile like Mega Man X sound font, but I guess it is. But it's like, is it versatile or is it just, you know, good for like Sonic conversions? I've heard a lot of Sonic stuff. Although to be fair, I've heard a lot of Sonic stuff like in the Mario World sound font too. It's just like, if there is a sound font, people will port Sonic things to it. Because why the fuck not? But I actually heard people do some really cool like demakes. Like there's like a guy who does like demakes of like Genesis demakes of like Sonic Adventure songs, and it's really cool. Okay. Yeah, like this song is so quiet. Like I don't have 30, but maybe it'll be okay if I get reimbursed. I just can't get hits, because if I get hits, then they drop hearts instead of rupees, and I can't have that happen. I need him to drop rupees. Oh, well, okay, well now we're extra good on rupees. Okay. I mean, we're still at a net negative, but we have enough to check all of them. Oh, that's kind of worth it. I was saying, like, I was going to pick up a Hylian shield, but at least now I have a Hylian shield if I need it for anything. Oh, well, that's actually good, because that means I can swap off Deku Shield as child, which means I don't have to worry about getting burned or whatever. That is actually good. His Mirror Shield cannot be equipped at all as child, so I think I have it set to just one Coco, so let me check that real quick. Can you pick up the Coco, please? Thank you. Let's go. Please give me something. Oh, well, I won't run out of money for the time being. Let's see what's in here. Okay, Great Fairy Fountain. I need to write that down. Okay, let's write down. Hold on. I need to write down Great Fairy Fountain. Great Fairy Fountain. One of them is Windmill, and then the other thing I needed to write down was, I already forgot what the other thing I needed to write down was, which is annoying. So it's something I need to come back and check as an adult. Oh yeah, there was a grotto. I don't even remember where that grotto was. It wasn't in Lost Woods. Oh yeah, it was in Lost Woods. It was 4th stage grotto. I'll say grotto, Skull Grotto needs hook shot. It needs hook shot or boomerang, but God. And then what was it? It was 4th stage. Okay. I need to write that down because I'm gonna forget otherwise. There was also adjacent bands and artists such as, and I'm just gonna call them Sewer Slide for YouTube's sake, but you can guess the actual title, and Diamanda Galas in particular basically took some of what Yoko Ono is most famous for and ramped it up to 11, and it's awesome. I say this as a Yoko Ono defender for the record. Interesting. All right. Okay. I can't even check, dude. Not having explosives sucks. I need explosives so bad. In the video game, to be clear. Please, no one clip that out of context. I'll come back when I have. Okay, I need to write that down too. So, skulltulla House's treasure box shop. Oh, I didn't even write down where the skulltulla house was, did I? I should have written that down. Oh, I did write it down. Okay, it was Fishing Hole. Okay, never mind. Her album, The Litanies of Satan, is 27 minutes of wailing in French and English. Is this Diamanda Galas or Yoko Ono? Anyways, oh, is that's the chicken noise? Is the moit? That's funny. Okay, so what's in here? Potion shop. Okay. All right. Let's check the because I can also check night skulls. I need -1. I can't check the one at on the tower, unfortunately. But I should check night skulls. Fishing. Okay, I can do that. I should write down where that is though, so I remember to come back as adult. Because there's a separate reward for adult. I can go adult anytime. I have Prelude, but... Oh! The battle theme is, Big Blue. So I have the battle theme disabled, so we won't hear it normally. But... yeah, again, another one that doesn't sound as good in OG sound font. The horns sound alright. It sounds alright. Alright, well, that's enough of that. But we won't be hearing that again unless we do fishing as adult, of course. Alright, I'm gonna turn in my fish here. Oh, big Goron sword, that's worth it. Thank you. Okay. That'll be very nice when we go to adult. Diamanda Galas, but Yoko Ono and John Lennon did release those 3 albums of them doing whatever weird stuff. Part 2 is going to be focused on, part 2 is going to be one of the more song-focused parts and will also contain stuff from Swan's side project, World of Skin. Interesting. Alright, oh yeah, I need to write down that the fishing hole is, in Talon's house. Okay. I need to check night skulls. Also gonna start with Children of God. Nice. That was the one I heard. One of the ones I heard. Okay, yeah, we still can't check yet. No bomb shoes, no slingshot. We still can't check the skull up top. I have to remember to come back for that. Okay. Piece of heart. Okay, there's a skull over here. What the heck? Sorry, just something sounded weird to me. The sound is off on my phone, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. What was that? Oh, purple would be okay. And then there's the one over here, which is really annoying. And then there's the one up top. I think that's all I can do in tech for right now. Okay. Are you? He's just like right. You're obviously supposed to kill it with like an item. Oh, bow. Okay, we are loaded for adult link section. Okay, let me check. Let me just. Oh, I need to check that other skull real quick. Hold on. I was gonna check where that goes, but. I wonder if I should go adult soon, even though. Well, let's just see. Okay. I'm gonna check this. If I can. Hopefully that'll, no. Okay. I don't know the right angle to throw the pot. Clearly that's not the right angle. Okay, I'm just gonna use the stick. Forced boss key. Okay, yeah, I don't know what dungeons I need to beat either. That's another thing. And even if I do know what dungeons I need to beat, I don't know what the bosses are, so I don't know if, I need certain items. Get it into with his only solo album, Drainland, so it means the part into a blind, which also gets credits to Swan nowadays, but counted as Swan's and if counted as swans would be one of their most popular songs, a stark inward reflection of alcohol addiction. So why does it get credited to swans now? Okay, let's see where we end up here. Market. So apparently market is garbage. So I shouldn't need to worry about Richard. I'm kind of curious because are all these buildings actually garbage? I do want to check all the entrances just in case like one of them is a windmill or something. Okay, well Talon Game, I'm gonna assume Talon Game is garbage then. May have been recorded during White Light sessions. You know, it's added to reissues of the album. I see. Okay. So I'm not gonna check because Richard entrance isn't randomized, but this is randomized. And it's a shop with nothing in it, of course. Okay. I just want to know where the entrances are, even if I know the items are garbage. Because I got a hint that market was foolish, so I'm not gonna bother checking like Talon Game. Actually, I think Talon Game's impossible. Oh no, it isn't. You can play Sun Song inside Talon Game. Okay, I was just saying because like it's night, but you can't get in there during the day. I'm gonna assume bomb bowling is also a bust. I also can't do it because I don't have a bomb bag. Okay. Now I'm gonna make it day and check all these. Just so I know where the entrances are, because I don't know if like Temple of Time entrance or window entrance would count as. I'm gonna assume the shooting gallery is also a must, because I'm not doing that if I don't have to. I'm not doing shooting gallery if I don't have to. This is probably a bust, but I'll check it anyway. I just kind of want to confirm. Well, it's a piece of heart. I'll get it. I guess heart pieces are not counted as good items, which is fair because I don't need all of them, but I'll still get it. Where did I put my water? It's over here. Part 3 will be ambient years 1996 to 1999. Will contain soundtracks to The Blind Swans Are Dead and Body Lovers, Body Haters, a collab album he did with Etat Jones. Last one I actually haven't heard. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me check the last 3 entrances and then I will find an exit zone to go to. Okay. Looking for Temple of Time and Windmill. Not here. Okay. Because I mean, it's possible the Temple of Time is prelude locked. Okay, a shop with nothing useful in it, and I mean, I'm not even gonna write that one down because I know market is bad. So, okay, I'm just gonna see where this goes. This is random. Oh, underwater zone maybe? Oh no, it's not. It's here. Okay, we're back here. Okay, let me check. Let me check this underwater zone because I haven't been in here yet. Part 4 will be Angels of Light Years and will contain the entire Angels of Light discography and also a collab album Michael did with Dan Natz called What We Did and This Era Lasts 1999 to 2007. Though I'm thinking of extending it to 2008 so I can include the time he collaborated with Juju to cover Under Pressure. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I can really do anything here except for checking. I'm gonna check Spirit Temple entrance, and I'm gonna check the hint and Requiem check, and that's all I can check because I don't have Slow Scroll and I can't bomb the wall. I mean, there's not many checks in Colossus anyway. Michael thinks the Bowie line specifically interesting. Alright. Okay. Okay, so claim check is good. Okay. Don't need that. Not that matters. We don't need it. I start with play check, but still it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in here. Let's see what Spirit Triple is. Spirit is vanilla. Okay. I don't think I can reasonably do anything here right now because I don't have bombs or fire. So Spirit is Spirit. That's good to know, though. Okay. Let me just see Requiem check. Requiem check is a skulltulla token. Okay. I haven't gotten any hints about skulls. So I don't know if I need skulls or not. Let's head back. We can head back to market and check the other exit. Can't believe I haven't found Hyrule Field yet. That's kind of crazy that I haven't found Hyrule Field. Okay, so in order to check market, I think we need to go this way. Yeah, and then back through here. Yeah, no bombs is kind of awful. It's actually kind of wholesome considering the two artists covering it. Part 5 will be the Renaissance years from 2010 to 2017 and will contain trilogy, but also some other stuff, including the time Michael sang a classic sea shanty. Alright. I don't think I've gone through here yet. I think I came in by the top exit, so let's see where this goes. Zora's River, okay. I should get the skulltulla. Is it worth going down Zora's River, or should I just leave? Because I mean I can get up to the top area with the Kako. I don't know if it's worth it though. Let's see what the hint says. I'll check the hint and then I'll check the skulltulla and then I'll leave. Inside Ganon's Castle, where the hero. I mean, considering the amount of checks, probably. I hope that doesn't mean gold gauntlets required. I hope that's not what that means. I mean, it might not be a problem. I don't even know what trials I have to do. I think I have 2 random trials on, if I remember correctly. So we could have to do a trial which requires gold gaunts anyway. There's like a 1 in 3 chance because 2 of the trials require gold gaunts. So there is a 1 in 3 chance. I don't know how a 1 in 3 chance works when there's 2 when we have to do 2 of them. 2 times 1 in 3 chance is 2 and 6. I don't know what is 2. What is a 2 times 1 in 3 chance? I don't know how to do the math on that. Regardless, oh, Wasteland again. Okay, Grotto Fortress, but we don't have Grotto card. Okay, so we are going down Zora's River because there's nowhere else to go. So that loading zone is completely dead. Dude, where is Hyrule Field? This is crazy. I mean, not that I can do anything in Hyrule Field because of the checks, but like just the fact that I haven't found it. This is a weird entrance, Rando. I could try to get the chicken. I might die actually. I just realized I'm on very low health. I was gonna say I could try to get the chicken and go up here, but I should at least see what that item is. Yeah, I can't get that item. Okay, yeah, I don't want to die though. I get the skulltulla. I can't even get back because I don't have bombs. Okay, well, I'll have to come back later. I'll come back as an adult or something. Let me just get the skulltulla. See if there's any recovery hearts in the grass here. Nothing. Oh, there's one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Another recovery heart. Oh, gee, thanks. Okay. It's been a second since I found anything. Let me check. Okay, this is a completely dead loading zone. I don't have any warp songs, I don't think. Storm within Gerudo Fortress reveals 3 Deku Scrubs. Gerudo's Fortress is foolish. Okay, I'm writing that down as well. So bottom of the world market and Gerudo Fortress, all foolish. Okay, our only way to the hero so far is Ganon Castle. Rainbow Bridge leads to Fire Temple. Okay, so we need 2 medallions to get in there. Hyrule Field is foolish. Oh my god, where are the items? Okay. Well, at least I don't have to check grottos now. That's good. Dude, I've gotten 4 foolish hints. Does that just mean all the items are like in dungeons? Like, that's crazy. Okay, let's see what Temple of Time is turned into. Because that could be something. What if it's vanilla? That would be funny if this was actually Temple of Time. No, it's a shop with nothing in it. Okay, how much is the skulltulla token out of curiosity? 85! No. Nah. Recurring theme I'm noticing, more of these are going to end up, most of these are going to end up a live album. Part 6 will be Revolving Door Years from 2019 to 2026. And I just have to wait for the live album to come out before I call that part finalized. But I already know part 6 is going to contain an 86-minute song. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play Prelude because, like, there are other loading zone paths I could take, but I don't think I can get out of this easily right now, so I'd have to save warp anyway. I'm just going to play Prelude. Okay. Okay, Jabu, and Dodongo don't need. Okay, so that kind of sucks. That means all adult dungeons plus Decker Tree. And we don't know who the bosses are, so... Yeah, I'm just going adult. I don't care. I have so many adult items. I have Big Goron Sword, I have Hookshot and Bow. Having Hookshot and Bow is huge. Like, I still don't have bombs, though, so it's not great, because I still don't have bombs, but... Having Hookshot and Bow is huge. And just, like, having a sword and stuff. I'm just gonna check where all the medallions are. It doesn't matter, but... Okay. Alright, let's just see what this is. Where this actually is. Oh, this was one of the ones I couldn't enter as Child Link anyway. Okay. Was this that shop? It was, wasn't it? Oh shit, what is that? Is that double magic? That is double magic. I'd say it's worth it. How much are the skulltulla tokens? 150! Dude, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, I guess I don't have it set to be under 100 rupees. Well, hasn't been an issue just yet. Let's see what the back is. Oh, it goes here. Okay, let me check this entrance. Okay, nothing. Okay. Wasn't there something else I wanted to check in CAC? The fishing? Oh yeah, there's this as well. Okay, it's another fairy fountain. I should write that one down. Great Fairy Fountain. Okay, the other one is... Okay, so it's CAC Archery. And then, what was the other thing I wanted to check CAC for? Yeah, fishing. I think just fishing. Yeah. Okay. This sounds good in this sound fun. I like this. Okay, want to check fishing and then leave, I guess. The question is this an improvement over the Genesis version of this song? I'd say maybe. It's really good. Yeah, Big Blue again. This is not an improvement over the original, for the record. Yeah, most of these songs sound worse in OG SoundCloud, but... It's so cool to hear them, though. Like, that part sounds good. Perfect timing. Alright. Well, that was a ripoff. I do have auto Epona, so that's something. Oh yeah, I never checked Graveyard exit. Let me see where that goes. Should have gone there as child, but whatever. Oh yeah, free Andre reward. I should get that. And the skulltulla, I should get that too. And I should check this. Okay, yeah, there's a few things I should check actually. Nothing. Okay. I need to check skull reward. Or skulltulla. Also joined this one server. They have extensive documentation and archive of various concerts. Even archive the concert that will make up the live album. But I'll be waiting for the actual album to come out so I can listen to it in its best form. But I can at least use it to check the times. Nice. Yeah, it's like I need to remember I have hookshot, I have bow, I just don't have bombs. Yeah, no bombs is really bad. No like nah, I don't know, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, that works. Recovery heart. Okay. That was worthless, but very triumphant sound effect for a recovery heart. Alright, let's check this. I never went here. Oh, Wasteland again? Oh god. Yeah. All roads lead to fucking haunted Wasteland, dude. I can't cross it right now. I don't have long shadow hover boots, so I can't check the thing. Okay, let me I could go back to, was that Goron City? I don't know what that was. I don't remember. I'm gonna go back there. I don't remember where it was, so I'm gonna go back there. Lost Woods or Goron City or something. Because I couldn't do anything this trial. I still can barely do anything because I don't something, I guess. Okay. Let's just see where this goes. Now, this is Lost Woods. Okay, I can't get to the past Mido area, or is this the past? No, this is the beginning of Lost Woods. Okay. This is the beginning of Lost Woods. Can I go this way? I can, yeah, okay. Still can't go in there. Where does this go again? This is Market? Yeah, this is Market. Okay, let me go back. Wait, no. I don't know, man. There's so many. Yeah, well, Adult Market is useless anyway. And then this is, Goron City? No, this is just back. Dude, what is this loop? Back to Kakariko. God, this sucks. This fucking sucks. I hate this. This goes to Zor's River, right? Zor's River. And both of the exits out of Zor's River are dead, right? Because this one wouldn't be dead if I had Gerudo card. Then the other one just goes to Wasteland. Yeah, the other one just goes to Wasteland, right? And the only warp song I have right now is Prelude. This kind of sucks. Because, like, I don't know where else to go. Okay, I'm gonna check the Night Skulls here. There's one up here, right? Yeah, there's one up here. This could give me a warp song or something. I mean, I should check it regardless, because it could be anything. Okay, nothing there. I'm gonna check the skull over here. I never checked the item up there. I'll check that in a second. Yeah, there's 2 grottos up here, so those are random. Magic. I don't think I randomized magic teams. When they announced the archival of the final Big Sound concert, they added a disclaimer encouraging everyone to buy the actual album and support the band. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, that's a heart piece over there. Okay, let me get this skull. skull, check both grottos, and then I guess I can play Prelude again and try to go back a different way. Okay, okay, I have Sun Song. I can, yeah, obviously I have Sun Song. I gave myself Sun Song. So I can check this. You just have to play Sun Song here, but I love just getting in this guy's face and playing it. Because it stuns, the Sun Song stuns the Redeads, they don't like light. Another token, okay, we're almost at 10. I know, yeah, Skullhouse is, what, Fishing Hole with Skullhouse? Yeah, that's kind of an annoying... Oh, I don't have bombs. I can't even check this grotto. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna see what the hint says. Water Temple Way to Hero. Okay, I need to write that down. That is important. Though currently I don't have Lullaby or Iron Bridge, so that kind of sucks. Water Way to the Hero. Okay, that's good to know. We know Ganon's Castle and Water Temple so far. So yeah, everything's just gonna be in the dungeons. Okay, I'm gonna play. I don't think I can get that hard right now. I'm gonna play Prelude again. Okay, I'm gonna play Prelude, and then I'm gonna go back to Lost Woods? I don't know. I guess back to Lost Woods, and then yeah, not finding Hyrule Field is crazy. Not because there's nothing good there. I know Hyrule Field is barren, but in terms of like, oh yeah, oh wait, no, I can't get the skulltulla item. I'm sorry, so never mind. I can always go back to Child if I need to, but that was just market. Okay, I want to go here. I don't remember where this wait, is this where I just went? Wait, is this Swords River again? Is this literally where I just was? Or am I tripping balls right now? Oh no, this is Wasteland? Oh no, this is Colossus. Can I do anything here? I can check one skulltulla because I can ride the beam. I can't do anything spirit because I don't have gauntlets. This sucks. I don't know where to go. I'm kind of a little bit lost. What is that up there? That's just a skulltulla token, I think. I don't have strength. I can't check the gauntlets grotto. I'm about to sneeze. God. Okay. I just popped a blood vessel in my ear when I sneezed. That was brutal. Okay, I don't even know how to get to Lake Hylia as an adult right now. Okay, let me just leave. Okay, however I got to Gerudo Valley, I need to go back there so I can go to Lake Hylia as an adult. Yeah, I never checked Lake Hylia underwater, except that's not even available as an adult. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It was like, I gotta grab Kleenex now. Dude, I've had like the worst allergies and it's just not fun. I hate being allergic to dust because dust is fucking everywhere, dude. And I can't get rid of it. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go back to Market, I guess. Market, which is this. Okay, now I'm gonna go this way. This will put me... Is this Gerudo Valley? I don't remember. No. This is Swords River again. Okay, I'm so lost right now. Because the other exit will just take me back to CAC, which is not helpful. Okay, yeah, that just takes me back to CAC. I'm a little lost. I'm kind of stuck right now, to be honest. Yeah, this isn't good. I can always go back to Child, but like, Adult Link is kind of stuck in this area because like I can't get back to Kokiri. Because the only way I got to Kokiri was, you know, by spawning there as a child. I can't even get back to that loading area, unfortunately. Because where does Graveyard go again? Isn't it somewhere basic? Somewhere I've just been like 1,000 times. This takes me back to Market or Lost Woods. I need to just get out of Market and Lost Woods. This is Colossus again, right? No, this is Wasteland. I can't do anything. Okay, dude. I'm stuck. I need another warp song so bad. Oh my god. That or like Gerudo card. Gerudo card would let me get out of that one Zora's River exit. I can't check the well. Well's not drained. This sucks. I thought going adult was the play, but if I can't even go anywhere, then it's kind of a moot point. Okay, I'm going here again. This will take me to Lost Woods again, right? Which is fucking useless. Yeah, because I can't get to the other side of Lost Woods. That's the problem. Okay, I think I have to go back to Child and then try to find a different loading zone as Child. I'm right now. Okay, Temple of Time. Yeah, all I can think to do is go back to Child because Child can at least get out of Lost Woods. Okay. Back to no sword land. Alright, Child can at least get out of Lost Woods. By going back the way I came, which, okay. And I can get into Lake Hylia and such. I can get more places as Child. I don't even remember how I got to Gerudo Valley originally, if I'm honest. So let's just go back through Lost Woods. Left. Straight. Left. Right. Okay. This is back to Lake Hylia? No, Goron's. Yeah, I couldn't get here as adult. Okay, let me see. Well, no, I can't go out. I can't go out of the lower entrance as Child. Should I check what's in the shop? Can I check what's in the shop? I think so. I need a bomb flower though. I don't know if I can make it with this bomb flower, but I'll try. I need to get it all the way over here. Okay, it worked. Okay, cool. I can check the shop. Oh, there's 4 chests in here. Okay, maybe there'll be a warp song or something. Nope. Okay, just blue rupees, I guess. Oh my god. It's just blue rupees. All the blue rupees are in here. Oh shit, Nocturne. Okay, there's a warp song. I should go straight back to adult and check graveyard, I think. Okay. Because graveyard as adult has more checks, and the only one I can do as Child is Dampe grave digging. Alright, what a weird scene. Okay. There's the warp song. I forgot I could get in there as Child. Like, oh yeah, I can use a bomb flower. Okay. Alright, there's the warp song. Let's go. Now we have... Can't check Shadow Temple entrance yet, but I can check the graves and such. And I can also check the exit zone and hopefully get to somewhere else. I can check the hint here. Lost Woods were the hero, okay. Fuck, I keep dropping my phone, dude. Okay, I need to check the chat here. I'm also seeing some brand new songs introduced to the tour. End of Forgetting and another called Nearly Sentient Being. One's 40 minutes, the other is 50. Oh, okay. Alright, dude, allergies are such a bitch. Okay, alright, Check this grave. I can't check the royal tombs. I don't know lullaby, but okay. Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, I already knew that. Okay. Okay. Where are my bombs, dude? Where are my explosives? Please give me explosives. Okay. Bomb chew. Dude, I would take fucking hammer at this point. Just give me something. Okay. I can't reflect seats. There we go. Ripped off. Sure do love getting ripped off. It's so much fun. Okay, I'll take it. It's an item. Art piece is something, I guess. Okay, I'll check the Dampe grade as well. Wouldn't it be funny if this was vanilla? That would be very funny. But if it's vanilla, then I can get into it early and adult. Please don't be vanilla. I really don't want to do Dampe right now. Oh my god, it was vanilla. Well, I'm gonna have to do this eventually anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this eventually anyway. I mean... Yeah, honestly, Dampe's become one of my least favorite things. Maybe I should exclude Dampe in under 1 minute from the locations that items can be. Because you can do that, you can exclude locations. That's why I have like horseback archery 1500 excluded, because I'm bad at it. I don't know how speedrunners do. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. I don't know how speedrunners do horseback archery. Okay, made it. Alright. At least we'll know where windmill is now. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do anything anyway because I don't have storms. In general, I've been coming to the realization that live setting might be where Swans is most at home. Little excited to hear 16-minute rendition of Little God in my hands. I love their studio work to death, but they're totally separate beasts live. Yeah. Okay, that was sort of a version of Song of Time. I don't know what game that's from, but that's cool. Okay. What's that? Heart container. I'm trying to center the camera. Oh no, it's not a heart container, it's a recovery heart. Okay, I don't need it then. You can hear the awful electric guitar. Non-existent electric guitar. Another token. Okay, cool. Don't care. Okay. Well, I don't know if I need those, but getting back to Lake Hylia is annoying currently, so don't want to do that. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so we're definitely gonna need bombs to be able to get in there as child, so that we can. Yeah. Okay. What's this? Death Mountain Trailway here. I have not found Death Mountain Trail yet. This is an extremely weird sequence of loading. Like the fact that I haven't found Hyrule Field yet. It was like Death Mountain Trail has 3 loading zones, so like Hyrule Field and Death Mountain Trail must just like infinitely feed into each other. This is so cursed. This is such a cursed loading loop. Item over here. Okay. It's kind of hard to see. That looks like it's a blue rupee. I was gonna say it's either a blue rupee or recovery heart. Either way, I don't want it. Well, that was a mistake. Let's just. Can I grab this? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, no music. This is like a weird time of day. Let me check. Let me see what Ice Cavern is. Ice Cavern is GGG. Okay. Yeah, this does not sound good in this sound font. I love this song in Twilight Princess, but does not sound good in this sound font at all. Alright, sounds so bad. Serenade, okay, I can get back to Lake Hylia as an adult now, or as a child. I mean, I can get back there easily now. Yeah, small keys are off, so I can just kind of, yeah. I can just kind of, yeah. Okay. Skull token. This where the hidden chest is? I never remember. No. Did I miss it? I might have missed it. Might have been in the other room. I don't remember where it is. Is it on the other side? I don't remember. Okay. Thank you! That's explosives. I don't know how many were in there, but 10. It's not great, but I can at least get refills. Okay. Shit! Storms! Oh my god. Okay, this place is loaded. Hello? Okay, okay. A stick. Lovely. Okay. Dude, this is crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I found that. And I wouldn't have been able to go in here if it wasn't for, as a reminder. It's not here. Okay, where is this? I wouldn't have been able to go in here if it wasn't for, the, getting Nocturne. That was so convoluted. I had to get Nocturne and then race Dampé and then go into the windmill, and then the windmill led to Zora's fountain, which then led to Ice Cavern, and Ice Cavern was GTG. Okay, yeah, what a weird loading sequence that was. Jeez. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I don't know how much I want to do here because I don't have silver gauntlets. If I had silver gauntlets, I would brute force Longshot room, but I don't have silver gauntlets. Oh shit, Goron Tunic. Okay, dude, I'm getting like so much shit. So I really don't want to do a lot of shit without Longshot because I don't have silver gauntlets yet. If I had silver gauntlets, I would do it, but I really don't want to do the rest of GTG. What is that? Arrows. Okay, let me just check the two combat rooms, and then I'll leave unless I find Longshot or silver gauntlets in the next room. Because I really don't want to do that one room without Longshot. It's very annoying. But if I had silver gauntlets, it would be worth it because there's 4 checks in that silver gauntlets room, but I don't, so I'm not going to bother with it right now. Boy, is my only way back here via Dampé? That's stupid. Maybe not, because I don't know where the exit zone leads. Hopefully I can kill this guy with a bomb chew. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, it does. Okay. The question is, will he drop bomb chews? No, he dropped a heart. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put bomb chews on down so I can have my bow because I don't need Ocarina equipped because I have Ocarina set to D-pad, D-down. Okay, let me check the other one. Okay, that was so good. I'm so glad I came here because I got storms, I got Goron Tunic, Serenade, storms, and bombs. That's so good. And some of the storms in Bombchu especially are really good. Serenade and Warranted are really quality of life things. Okay. Oh yeah, I should have written down that Ganon was Fire Temple because I know that. The Ganon Castle entrance leads to Fire Temple. This guy is being really annoying. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the next room because I want a long shot. Okay. Well, that's all. That's all she wrote. Alright, let me, leave. Strikingly low number of hearts so far. Okay. So, Ganon's Castle... Yeah, Ganon's Castle entrance is Fire Temple. I need to write that down. So I need 2 medallions to access Fire Temple. So, Ganon is Fire. Yeah, Spirit's Vanilla, Ganon's Fire, Ice is GTG, and Deku is Forest. That's all we know so far. Yeah, I mean, if I can get back to Deku Tree, actually, I can probably do a good portion of Forest Temple. But yeah, I'll worry about that when I get there. I can probably full clear it minus the boss, actually. Because, like, I have bow, I have, I don't even think you need bombs for Forest Temple, and I have bombs. Hookshot and, the other thing. So, like, I can pretty much full clear Forest minus the boss, unless the boss is, like, a boss I can beat. But if it's, like, a boss that needs any sort of item, because I don't know who the boss is. But yeah, I could honestly full clear Forest Temple right now. Like, if I can find my way back to Kokiri, that is. I'm not sure the best way to get back to Kokiri is a goal. We'll see. Okay, let's see where this goes, because I'm curious. Finally, Hyrule Field. Okay, I know there's nothing here, so I'm just gonna... not even bother. And apparently... that's always been the case as public castration, if public castration is a good idea, is anything to go by. That's such a cursed album name, I'll never get over that. Okay, let's just see where this goes. I would catch the big boat, but I don't have a bottle. So that's lame. Alright. Okay, where is this? Oh, this loading zone. Can I get back though? Is the question. Oh, okay. So that's where that would have taken me. Okay, so I have a quick way into Hyrule Field now. That is good news. That is good to know. Did I ever check? I never checked Dampé's hut and the heart piece while I was here because I got taken away by the Dampé thing. So that's actually really good. But this also means I can quickly get back to Zora's Fountain, so that's good news. From Hyrule Field. Another great fairy fountain. Okay, I need to write down. So that was Dampé's house. And one of them I'm not writing down because one of them was in Market, which is garbage. So, okay. The heart piece. I never checked the heart piece. Let me do that. Yeah, I need to remember I have Song of Storm. Also, Storm's Grottos are a thing I need to be checking. There aren't any here, but just as a reminder. Skulltulla token. Okay. Alright, so now I want to check. Yeah, I do have control. I can lift blocks. Okay, yeah, actually, I can full clear first of all. But I want to see where all the loading zones go because one of them is definitely going to go to Death Mountain Crater. Let's see where the cat goes. I'm not even going to bother with Grottos because I know Hyrule Field is barren, so... Such a weird suit. Okay. Alright, I don't think Big Po would count as a good, I don't think Big Po check would count as a Hyrule Field check. Oh, Lon, okay. I can go here as child now, because I now have a way to get into Lon as child. I am gonna check the entrances though, because one of the we still haven't we found Windmill, but only via Dampé race. Wait, okay, no, I can get back to Windmill via box, never mind. Okay, is that a Big Po or is that a bottle with a Big Po? Big Coke bottle. Okay, there's a bottle in there. I'm buying that. I'm gonna have to get rid of it though. I want to see how much the arrows are. 80. I want that though. 200 per blue rupee. Can I get money anywhere? There's not even pots. There's not even pots here as a child. Oh yeah, I should probably call so I can get to the back quickly. There's not even pots here as adult, rather. There are no pots as adult, so I can't even get rupees, dude. I need rupees so bad. I really want those blue fire arrows. That'll make Ice Cavern so free. Epona! Oh no! Epona is stuck! No! Can I even... Okay, this is actually cursed. Oh my god. No, I'm not trying... No, I don't want to do the Malin game. I'm trying to... No! Stop! No! I don't want to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't care. Just let me go. Let me go! I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the Malin obstacle course. There's no reason to do this, because the only thing it gives you is a cow in your house, and I don't have cow sanity on. I just want to be free, goddammit. Can I just go in the door? Is it gonna let me just go in the door? Because I don't want to be stuck here. Let me off! I'm pressing down, hello? I can't dismount. Oh god, I can't dismount. Oh my god, this sucks! Let me dismount, oh my god. Why is Epona a cow? Oh my gosh, Epona is a cow. How long does it take to auto-fail this? Come on, fail! It said 50 seconds. Do I have to actually do the raid? Am I stuck in purgatory? Oh my god, I just wanna... Okay, finally. Finally, okay. She finally let me go. Oh wait, also the music is like almost vanilla because the ranch music is the horse race. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I want the goddamn... I wanted to go in that door and I was stuck in a mini game. I didn't agree. I mean, I agreed to it, but I didn't want to agree to it. So there are no pots here at all, so I can't get rupees. That sucks. That the blue fire arrows were 80, but okay. I'm gonna go find rupees in Hyrule Field. Do you have rupees, perhaps, sir? A single rupee, thanks. Really useful. It's a blue rupee, but it went through the wall. Gosh darn it. Oh, hold on. Can I farm that? Maybe. I might be able to farm that. Where did that go? It just keeps disappearing. Dude, this is actually stupid. Wait, I have a sword, but I can't use it inside. Never mind. I was like, why am I not using my sword? Because I can't. That's why. It's a green. It's not even a blue rupee. It's a green rupee. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. I'm leaving, but dude, I'm stuck on the fucking wall. Okay, is Epona here still? She's not. Yes, she is. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go to Hyrule Field and just see if I can get rupees in Hyrule Field and come back because I really want the blue fire arrows. Surely there is somewhere to get rupees in Hyrule Field. This is a problem. Can I dismount? I can, okay. Just like if any of these grottos have rubies in them, I don't even care about, I know the grottos are useless in terms of checks, but I need rubies, so Really? Really? Where's the friggin'... Okay, Jesus. Okay. Okay, we don't need Final Frogs, that's good. Magic, don't need that. I need rupees, give me rupees, oh my god. Where are my rupees? Let's see if there's any rupees in the chest. Okay, 5, something I guess. I need 80 before I go back there. I guess I could have rolled into the tree and see if I can do rupees, but let us see. Yeah, I'll probably do this randomizer, and then I'll probably go back and finish Link to the Past, and then I'll probably do Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, where is... I know I played through Mario Galaxy 2 for the, okay, Epona's not here. For the, thing I did. But I kind of want to play through it on the Switch. And I want to, like, 100%, or at least, you know, I probably won't be able to beat the perfect run, but I want to, like, you know, go close to 100%ing. I want to do, like, a complete run and not just a 70-star run, you know? I kind of decided if I want to do Galaxy 1, because, like, I play Galaxy 1 all the time, but I also don't know if I want to do Galaxy 1 and 2 back-to-back, but maybe I will. Maybe I will just do Galaxy 1 plus 2, because Galaxy 1 won't take that long. I'm not going to do 200%, though. I'm not going to do Luigi Galaxy. Maybe I will do Luigi Galaxy. I don't know. Like, we're going to be in Mario Galaxy for a while, I feel like, because, you know, I'll take a break one of the days. I know Castlevania won the poll. Castlevania will not be a break from anything. I'm gonna have to, like, do Castlevania eventually, right? Me saying I'll go play Mario Galaxy is me putting off playing Castlevania. That's what that is. So close to 80. But no, but, I think what I'll do is, I will, for Galaxy 2, or for Castlevania, but, like, I'll take a break, you know, I'm gonna do some Galaxy, and then I'll do some Castlevania, and then I'll do the Mega Man Game Boy games, and then I'll go back to Galaxy, you know what I mean? I'm more excited about the Mega Man Game Boy games than I am about Castlevania. Because that's on NSO, and that has Rewind. Dude, fuck me, dude. I wanted that rupee, and I just, like, okay, whatever, we're just going in with exactly 80 rupees. I need Epona, and then I need to go back to attack entrance. Actually, it's probably faster to just walk at this point. It's right over here. I'm gonna buy the blue fire, and then I'm gonna go check the other loading zones. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay. But yeah, really wish I never put Castlevania in the poll, goddammit. That is brutal. But yeah, I will be doing Mario Galaxy. Was it here that had the blue fire? Yes, okay. The fact that there's a rupee for 105 is really funny. And now I have no money. But hopefully I don't need it for anything. Probably will, but I know the rest of the grottos and power field are useless, so I won't need rupees for that at least. Let's see where this spawns Epona. I don't even know where Epona's gonna end up here. She's over here, okay. I'm saying I could probably full clear Forcible, but I haven't been back to Bakura yet. I feel like one of those might lead back to Bakura, but I don't No. Can I climb out? This is stupid. I didn't mean to jump off. Surely I can climb out one of these days. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we have to turn around. Okay, okay, now I can go. Okay. Alright, I need to check this. See where this one of these is definitely gonna go to Death Mountain Crater. At least one of them will. Or Death Mountain Trail, I mean not Crater. Although one of them might go to Crater as well. Okay, there's Death Mountain Trail. Wait, I should have grabbed the rupees, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, we don't need Big Goron. I wanted to read the hint, but guess that's not happening. Can't check the hammer skulls. So we can get here as child as well. We can get anywhere that Hyrule Field leads, we can easily get to his child because we have Nocturne right now. We can just go back to the graveyard. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't a scrub grotto because I have no rupees. Of course it's a scrub grotto. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, where can I get rupees? That is the question. Oh god, okay. Oh yeah, isn't there a 20 rupee thing over here? Or is it here? Is it not here as adult? It might not be here as adult. Well that didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Hope that works. Okay, can I get back up? Dude, I don't think the rupee is here as adult, yeah. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna check the, I could check the Storm's Grotto, but, I can check this. The problem is I only have bomb shoes, I don't have real bombs, so I keep having to blow myself up in order to, check things, because, yeah, hopefully this has rupees in it. No, okay, pretty sure the rocks only have hearts, and then they have like green rupees, which like again, green rupees are very inefficient. Dude, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god. Okay, let me just check. I'll check the Storm's Grotto right now, because this could be a generic grotto with a chest with rupees in it, so like, you know, it might not be another scrub grotto, but it'll probably be another scrub grotto, and then I'll be fucked. No, it's a fairy fountain. That's actually worse, because there's nothing. Okay, no rubies in the fairy fountain, unfortunately. I mean, I can get 10 rupees from doing this, I suppose. I have to go back up, check that scrub. Okay, I have to climb back up, check that scrub, and then come back. Yeah, I have it set to affordable, so they're all 10 rupees each, the scrubs. Because in the base game, some of them cost like 30 or 50, so that's a lot, especially like early game when you're on a starting wallet, because like I don't have a wallet upgrade right now, so yeah, okay. You little bastard. I think in the main game he sells you like a heart piece for 50 rupees or something. He's also like in the main game he's located in like the south part of Hyrule Field. He's not usually located on Death Mountain. Okay. Now I wanna check Goron City loading zone. I wanna check the Donga's Cavern, and I want to check the skulltulla. Okay. I just want to see where this goes, because if this goes like back to Hyrule Field, which I would guess it might. So this goes. Oh, okay. So now we're back in Goron City, but this is the under. Like I will come back here. I kind of want to like grab. the other stuff here first before I come back. This is probably an item. What is that? I can't see. It's a heart piece. Okay. It should be 5 hearts now. Yep, okay. And then let me check the dungeon itself. I should check what this is. Ice cavern. I have to think about this because I have with fire arrows. Is it worth doing ice cavern right now? Probably, yes. So DC was ice cavern. I don't think I've gotten any hints about ice cavern. I haven't, so there might be something here. Let me. I think I'll go ahead and check it. Because, like, why not, right? Yeah, I'll go ahead and check it right now. But only having 5 hearts, ice cavern can be a little lethal, so it's gonna be fun. But we have big horns, right? That's nice. Dude. And I know we're double offensive, but I don't know if I can get it because it's shooting the sun. But I don't know if I can get over there without water temple being made, so that's fun. That would be very nice, actually. Should I go? Okay, where the hell is this? Okay, I was gonna say, should I just go to whatchamacallit, Lake Hylia and try to shoot the sun right now, but I don't even have a long shot. I don't think I could reasonably get over there. This music is not very appropriate for Ice Cavern because it's like tropical music. What was that? Okay, I can see. I want to get that last silver, and then I want to go to the locker room. Okay, I'll come back here. Yeah, I can't use bottles right now because I need to get rid of that big hoe. But I do have this, so I can just use this. Blue fire. So in the original game, there are ice arrows, and the ice arrows aren't very useful due to when you get them in the game, and just in general, they're not particularly useful. It's just kind of a bonus item that you can get. So in the randomizer, they changed it. Well, there's a setting that you can enable so that the ice arrows turn into blue fire arrows, because blue fire is an item in this game where you normally just put it in a bottle and have to use it to like solve puzzles and stuff. So instead of having to walk around with the bottle and pouring blue fire on stuff, you can just like shoot it now, which is really cool. So that's a really cool little quality of life thing that the randomizer has added. So I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of blue fire arrows. I don't like sliding around. I don't like ice physics. Ice physics suck regardless. Blue fire arrows definitely make this dungeon easier, but I do not like the ice physics. The ice physics are unpleasant, as all ice physics usually are. Okay, I need to jump down here. I need to push this here, and then I need to shoot that. I need to equip the blue fire again. I unequipped it because I needed to kill the case. I'll check the other rooms in a second. I just figured I'd check this one first because this is kind of a sucky room. I'm gonna fall. Okay. I don't want to fall because if I fall, I believe the enemies respawn, and I do not want that. So the enemies respawning would be very nasty. Like I said, this is Great Big Coast, so this plays in the tropical area. Oh yeah, another thing I do want to do at some point is do Majora's Mask on NSO and actually beat Majora's Mask. Because I have NSO. Well, I have a controller that works for NSO now. Assuming I can get it to work, so we'll see how that goes. I need to remember to take it back to school with me. I need to remember to take everything back to school with me. Hopefully I remember to take the controller with me. Let's see. I do genuinely want to be Majora's Mask. I just, I'm hoping maybe having like save states could mitigate some of the stress of Majora's Mask for me. But I don't really know because I feel like I may have made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. I don't really know how much it would mitigate the stress because save states don't save you from messing up and having to redo a whole cycle. But hey, it's something. It's like rewind is definitely something. Rewind will help with some of the mini games, I think. Because I do believe the Switch 2 has rewind for N64 games, so that's another thing. So I'm excited. So like, and if before anyone gets mad at me for like playing Majora's Mask with rewind, I don't really give a fuck. I don't care anymore. I've stopped caring what people think. I mean, I do it to an extent, but it's less that I care what people think about me. It's more that I think people who get mad at people who use rewind in save states and all that. Those people don't care about accessibility, and those people are annoying. That is my opinion on that. Is like, those things are accessibility features, and I'm not saying every game needs rewind. What I am saying is that older games, a lot of older games are not well designed, and people choosing to use those accessibility features should. And newer games should all have things like infinite lives, and like Sonic Mania should have infinite lives. Like this, I'll go on about this, but this isn't me whining because I have a skill issue. This is that people who have skill issues shouldn't be put in a position where they can't play certain games. I understand like Dark Souls or whatever. Sure, those games are designed to be boss really hard. Like Sonic Mania isn't designed to be like really hard. It just is because of the arcade design. And also, limited lives is just artificial difficulty. Limited lives is not actually good game design. If the game is like mechanically hard, that's very different from a game being hard in the sense of having non-generous checkpoints. Like if the game is mechanically hard but has generous checkpoints, then I'm fine with it, right? That's my like thought process on that. Anyway, so sorry for like rambling, but yeah. Okay. Where are we going here? I just love getting knocked around by everything. At least I don't have to check the pot this time. Because there's a pot over there. That's like encased in red ice. So that's just dumb. Someday I'll do like pots, crates, and then like grass. And like, I'll do like all the things. I'll probably do that over the summer because that'll probably take me 20 plus hours. Most likely, so, oh god. This guy's the worst. Okay, whatever. I just want to get the item and leave. Are you kidding me? Please be like a heart container or something. Oh shit! Okay, well I'll take that. Megas and Hammer is very good. Megas and Hammer is very good. Definitely worth it. Worth putting in here for. I don't think I got anything else good here, but Megas and Hammer is definitely worth it. I'm gonna check that last room. Let's see where this is going to put me. I want to check this room, but I'm probably gonna die, and I don't want to die. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Alright. What is that? I can't see. That's a recovery heart. Well, considering the state of my health at the moment. Okay, I just wanted to get the skulltulla. Another skulltulla token. Okay, we're at 20 now. I've gotten 0 hints about if skull tokens are good or bad, so like, I have no idea. Most likely garbage, but I feel like I never get anything good on skull tokens, so like, but I'm not gonna never say never, so. Oh, that's nice. Quiver upgrade is nice. Okay, I think that's everything I can do here. I'm trying to remember, like, right now. Oh yeah, the Sadama's Cavern, yeah. I think I just want to, like, check the skulltulla at the bottom, and the loading zone at the bottom, and then... Wait, also was, yeah, that was almost vanilla, like, that went to Goron City, yeah. Alright. Okay. We're out of there. Maybe. Okay, we're out of there. Alright, now to check this guy. I'm gonna equip hammer, because why not? Oh yeah, I should check the hammer skill now. I can do that. I'll go up into hammer skills. It's down here. I forget where it is. Can hammer break those walls? Yes, it can. Nice. I'm gonna have to... Okay. Oh shit! Thank you. Not going back to D2D, so I have long shot though. Unless long shot is in D2D, but that's dumb. Okay, that's... Yeah. Okay, so Ice Cavern is done. Let's check those hammer skulls. I didn't check the loading. I'll check that exit zone in a sec. Okay, I want to check the one up here. It might be night by the time I get to it. If not, then I'll place that song. Actually, don't know what time of day it is because this gets wacky. I wonder where the wallets are, dude. I don't have any wallets. No wallet yet. It's just rock, I do believe. So this hasn't been a bad scene, it's just been a very weird scene in terms of the entrances. Okay, fire arrows. Nice. That's nice. That means I can check Shadow Temple entrance now. I have it set so you can enter with fire arrows. Okay. There's one over here, there's a skulltulla over here. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Bottle. Red potion. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I never checked where this went. I'll go back to Goron City in a bit, but... Ouch. Okay, where does this go? Meadow. Right? I can do Meadow. I can check Forest Temple entrance. I can do this. Maybe. Get off me. You know what? There we go. Alright, let's see what's in here. Skull token. I've not been back to Lake Hylia yet. I'll go back there eventually. Probably when I have like iron boots, I'll go back there. So I can check water temple entrance. Scarecrow. I do have fast Scarecrow on. Where are you? Where are you, Scarecrow? Is he over here? There he is, yep, okay. I should check the Storm's Grotto. Oh, there's a grotto over here. I should check this. The skulltulla as well, yeah, there's a skulltulla. Okay. Okay, we know 50 skulls is worthless then, okay. Speaking of nuts. Light arrows? Holy shit. Okay. That's something. Yeah, I would really like long shot. Long shot would be nice. Now we have all the elemental arrows. Got them not that far apart of each other. We got the blue fire arrows. And then we did Ice Cavern, and then when we left, we got the 5 regular fire arrows on Death Mountain. And now this. Okay, don't have room. Yeah, where are the wallets? Is it this side? We're testing that out. Ah! I just realized what that jingle was. Okay, there's nothing here. Alright, okay, what's the hint say? 30 skulls is a skulltulla token, okay. So we don't know what 40 is yet. And now I'm getting all the skulltulla heads. Let's see what Forest Temple is. Forest Temple is... I was hoping it wouldn't be, because I don't have... Oh, shockingly appropriate music. Ooh, okay. I was hoping it wouldn't be water, because I can't do a lot here. And I really don't want to fight Darkling with 5 hearts. But because it's way here, I have to do it. Because that's the only thing I can do, because with the settings I have, I have small keys removed, so I can fight Darkling right away. And I don't want to. Yeah, shockingly appropriate music, and this sounds great in this sound font, by the way. I don't know if I'd say it sounds better than the original, but I'm gonna die. I don't know if I'd say it sounds better than the original, but it sounds great. I just love the Super Metroid sound font a lot. Speaking of really good Super Nintendo sound fonts, I should probably see what this is. I can't get it, but... Okay, it's nothing. Okay, cool. Alright. Because otherwise I wasn't going to remember to, like, come back and check it. Can I make that? Maybe? Okay. Dude, chill out! No! Dude, now that my hover boots is kind of annoying. I mean, I know you're not intended to have hover boots for this section, but, like, having them is very nice. Okay, I should try to jump across, right? Yeah. Okay, now I want to grab... Yeah, not having long shot and hover boots is kind of annoying. I think, especially for this next room, hover boots speeds it up massively. Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna go fight Darkling because that's all I can do. But I can do it, and if there's a chance it's a way to hero item, I should probably do it. Because I do know Water Temple's way to hero. I don't think I can do anything else in here without Lullaby or Boots or both. That's gonna suck. And now I have to do this room normally, which sucks. This room is kind of annoying. I don't really care for this room too much. But yeah, this music is so good for Water Temple, and it's just a good song in general. I mean, any Super Metroid music I will be excited to hear. I wonder if they'll add the Super Metroid OST to Nintendo music, or if they haven't yet. They really should. Because, like, the fact that they hadn't added Super Metroid OST to Nintendo music is crazy. That's one of the best Nintendo OSTs, in my opinion. It's genuinely great. But yeah, this sounds fantastic in this sound font. I do love this. that leg is gonna fuck me over, isn't it? Okay, the problem is these are health refills and not magic refills, so I might just die. Or they're rather magic refills and not health refills. Yeah, I might just die. Yeah, we get this song again. I'm gonna keep using hammer and hope I can move. Get out of the way. I can't see. I don't have dense fire, which sucks ass. Dense fire is very. You can cheese. Hit him! Okay, I hit him. Okay, well at least he doesn't have a lot of health because I don't have a lot of health. But I was saying dense fire is you can cheese dark link with dense fire, but it take a lot of magic. You're more likely to run out of magic if you're fighting a high level dark link at least. And yeah, I guess it's better to do it now than come back when he has all the health. The question now is this even worth it? Because I don't think I can get a majority of the things here. Okay. Because I don't have iron boots, I can't get the skulltulla without iron boots or bare minimum long shot. And I don't even think I can get this chest without long shot. So I might just be stuck. I might not be able to actually do anything. I might be able to get this chest with this third shot. I don't know. I don't know if I can or not. I can. The question is, can I aim? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to come back here, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so that wasn't the way of the hero item. Okay, I'm gonna save warp. Nope, that's not how you save warp. You have to save in order to save warp. Okay, I'm gonna save warp because there's not an easy way out of the roots, I believe. I'm actually not sure I think that room might soft lock you. Alright, okay. Well, so forest entrance was fire. Okay. Or water temple, I mean. Water temple. Alright. Okay. So I guess I should go back to Orange City. This is gonna be a little annoying to get to without what do you call it? Minuet. I don't have Minuet yet, so I'm gonna have to. Can I not hit him? There we go. I also have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, Minuet is something. Alright, so... Alright, I want to go back... Alrighty. What do I like to go on the city? Yeah, that's like almost vanilla. I did not shuffle Medigoron. I don't hate myself enough to shuffle Medigoron. What is that? Is that a bomb bag? Thank you. Real bombs. Very nice. Because that's going to be very helpful for childhood because I have hammer right now for adult, which hammer can do most bomb checks and is honestly more fun. But child can't use hammer, and child can use bomb shoes, but bomb shoes float up in your face. So having normal bombs is very nice. Alright. Also, bomb bag in Goron City, that's like almost vanilla, because I guess the rolling Goron as child gives you bomb bag. Gives you bomb bag upgrade. I mean, you get the first bomb bag in that almost counter normally. If I can get this, maybe. Dude, my aim is. Dude, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna die. There we go. Thanks. Scam. Okay, so low balance are required. Low balance and long shot, but long shot's probably harder to get. Iron Roots, that's good. I still need Lullaby to really do stuff in water, but Iron Bits is good. Well, I can check water temple entrance now, I guess. That might be worth checking. I should check 20 skull reward. That's the Iron Root noise, apparently. Okay, what dungeon is this? Ganon. Okay, that is good to know. Okay, water temple is Ganon. Do I have I think I do have Serenade, yeah. So at least we can get back here quickly when we want to go beat the game. Alright. Wait, I didn't check what the other trial was. Hold on. I'll check it in a second. I mean, we're gonna need long shot to full clear water temple anyway. I didn't check if I needed to do this trial. I should have checked that. Wasn't paying attention. Dude, because I can't do this trial. There's no reason to go to the end of the trials if you don't need to beat them, unless you're playing COD Saturday. And then in COD Saturday, you have to check all the trials because. Well, I'll just come back if I need to come back. Oh, I gotta fill this up. Hopefully I can do this in 11 chews. Well, clearly that one didn't. Okay, that was good. At least the hitbox on that is pretty large. I mean, I might as well check it because I'm already here. Because yeah. can actually, speaking of Spirit, I can actually do stuff in Spirit Temple now because I have gauntlets. So I can actually do a lot in Spirit Temple. Okay, no, this was not a trio I needed to do. Well, it doesn't matter because I only had to go one room further than I would have anyway, so. Of course, Fire Trial is like the worst fucking one. I hate Fire Trial, dude. But it also means gold bounce are required. I did get ahead that Ganon was getting Castle was Waiting Heroes. I don't know. Okay, it looks like Fire and, not Light. Okay, what's the other one? Must be Shadow, because I can see, but must be Shadow Trial. Okay, that's... Shadow Trial's fine, I just need Long Shot to full clear it. Shadow Trial's not bad, but yeah, I'll put that Long Shot for sure. I think this is the only thing I can check in here. I need to check in here. There's no pots. That's nothing. Okay. I am gonna check the, like, scrub area. Let me just check. I can check that right now. Actually, it's down here, right? Yeah. It's over here. Yeah. So we could get some stuff here, probably. Let me, quickly... I'm gonna equip Hammer, so I can, just do this. Make them all serve me. Thanks. Real nice. Love that. Thanks. Totally needed those items. Oh, that's probably the way to hero. Spirit boss key, that's good. Again, I don't know who any of the bosses are. Bombs. Okay. I'll check the 2 chests in Water Trial and then first chest in Shadow Trial. I can't really check. I guess I can do a little bit because I have. Sorry, I can do a little bit because I have Fire Arrows. I can't finish it sadly. I do have Light Arrows, so I can technically finish trials if I was able to, but I don't think I have the things I need to finish the trials. Again, what is it with this Kirby's block ball music? Why has that been a thing? Like, why have I gotten multiple songs from fucking Kirby's block ball? I don't even know what Kirby's block ball is. I mean, I assume it's some sort of Kirby spinoff. Maybe like a puzzle game or like a pinball. It's not a pinball. I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, so Shadow Trial. The red and the purple. Okay, I'm gonna check this chest. Should be able to get this chest, but I can't get back. So I'm gonna have to void out. Can I not get that? Hello? Okay. Yeah, I don't have hover boots either. This kind of sucks. Okay. Gee, thanks. Yeah, I mean, the Spirit Boss Key was definitely a way to the hero item. It might not have been the only one, because there are, like, the Light Gauntlets, or not Light Gauntlets, you know what I mean, Light Trial Room, which requires gold gauntlets. Imagine doing this the intended way, oh lord. How do I... Okay. So yeah, this game is definitely... Fuck. I would say this game is definitely beatable without Long Shot, if it weren't for, like, Water Temple existing. I mean, obviously, Water Temple's not required to beat the game because, there are glitches that can be used to bypass bypass Water Temple, get into Shadow Temple early, and then I'm gonna die. I was trying to get him to spit me the other way, but, there are glitches that can allow you to bypass Shadow Temple, or bypass Water Temple. You can get into Shadow Temple without Nocturne, and then all you need is Shadow and Spirit Medallion to beat the game. Dude, I am so bad at this, holy shit. Now, obviously, you can beat the game with even less stuff if you use wrong warping and, Obviously, like ace is a thing, but like I'm talking about like using like normal, not using any sort of like wrong works or. No, are you kidding me? How do you avoid that? Not using wrong works or anything. You can not using wrong works or like ace or SRM or anything. You can do like you can beat the game by only getting shadow because the game only checks for shadow and spirit medallion. So if there's a glitch, there are multiple ways to get into Shadow Temple early. And if you get into Shadow Temple and Spirit Temple as well, although the only thing you need for Spirit Temple is lens, but you can get into Spirit Temple early as well. I believe you can actually like cross Wasteland as child. It's pretty crazy. As like child Link, there are ways to cross Wasteland. I don't know. I just think like I just think that stuff is cool. I don't know how to do it, but it's cool. Now, please don't grab me. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna hook shot him so I can stun him, and then I'm gonna. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get this chest. Magic. I'll take that. I don't know if I can finish the trial, but dude, I can't see. That was too low. Okay. I say double magic is so nice. I know that's like unrelated to. Okay, I gotta stand here. No, it's so finicky, man. And now I'm back here. I also just realized that like I don't think I can get up without long shot. This sucks. I mean, I should definitely come back here, but like. It's also weird because I've never played this game, but I've heard this song somewhere, which is even weirder. I feel like I've heard like a remix of it in something else. Like, there's no way that Forgotten Land would remix this song, would it? Yeah, because this is going to be a problem. I'm not going to be able to get up there. Oh my god, I know what I'm thinking of. Wait. Sorry, this isn't going to help me though. I'm still stuck. The question is, does the chest stay there if I void out? Will the chest stay spawned in? I don't know. I'll know in a second if I can get over there without dying. Also realized what the song is reminding me of. It's reminding me of Panel de Pon. It's reminding me of a song from Panel de Pon, except faster. So I'm wondering if this Kirby block ball is a reskin of Panel de Pon, if that's what Kirby's block ball is, or if the song just sounds similar. But it is reminding me of a song from Panel de Pon. Okay, yeah, so the chest does stay spawned in, that's good. Can I get it from here, or do I have to do the thing? Probably not. I probably have to do the thing. There's so much work for one check. Oh my god. But you know, with the Wave the Hero thing, it's like it's worth it. Well, that was definitely not worth it. But now the question is this part possible? Because it's possible with hover boots, but I don't have hover boots. I don't have Lens of Truth either. I know there's like an invisible floor, but I don't. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to come back because I don't think I can. Yeah, no. I'm also gonna die. Okay. They're like the fucking Smash Bros. Like. Okay, I think that's all I can do here for now. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna see if I can shoot the sun, and I probably can't get over there, but I'm gonna see what I can do because double defense would be very nice right now. I should check those skulltulla rewards as well. Okay. I have to climb all the way back up, which is annoying. I should also check the heart piece. I should check that first, actually. What time is it? 11:50. Okay, I can probably go till like 12:31ish, and then I have to stop because I have to be up at like 7. I can scrimp on sleep a little bit, but like I'm gonna have to sleep some before then. I can't stay up till 6 again or 5. I was up really late last night. I don't know why. I was just like not. I was just in a mood, you know. Like up like playing Lua and stuff. Like, and I think I like figured out like why I don't like Lua's story. This is like random, but it's like this has nothing to do with like Zelda, but I think, or like why I don't like Lua's story compared to like Genshin, and I think like I think that's because I don't like. Now, I'm not saying it is a dating simulator, but Woo kind of feels like a dating simulator, and it feels like every character is like head over heels in love with your NC. And, but like not only that, it's also the, I need the beanbag. Hold on. Well, I can use Scarecrow, but it's also the, it feels like it's just you and a specific character fighting something, or like you and a specific character doing a thing, and it's the specific character story and you're involved and you're the one helping out with the whole thing, right? Whereas like in Genshin, I know people like to hate on the Natlan quest because they're like, power of friendship is so cheesy. The thing is though, is that power of friendship means, you know, character interactions, and characters interact, and there's a lot of funny and really entertaining character interactions that happen in Genshin, even in like the events, like that one event with like Aoife and Auroron, and like it's just like there's a reason why there is so little, like I was looking on AO3 one time out of curiosity to see like what the situation was with like Wuwa fanfic, and there's like not a ton of it. And there are some popular ships, but a lot of them are like rover ships, which is the main character, and that makes sense. And of course, traveler ships for Genshin are very popular as well. But like Genshin has a lot of really popular ships between characters that aren't the traveler. And if I care about Genshin ships, but I tend to like non-traveler ships. The only traveler ship I like in Genshin is Traveler and Xiao. But that's not the only thing, because I feel like even then I like the Traveler more in Genshin than I do the Rover in Lua. The Traveler feels like they have some more personality, they're a little more expressive. And not only that, but like I think the banter with Paimon and like the genuine friendship, I know people hate Paimon, and Paimon can get annoying, don't get me wrong. But like I feel like the genuine like friendship that Paimon and I don't think this will work if I haven't beaten the temple, but I'm curious. Yeah, it doesn't. Traveler have versus like I don't care about Abby and Wooer, right? I just don't. And it's just like I wish I did, but I don't. And I don't care about Abby, and it sucks because I want to care about Abby. Now this is the problem. I don't know how to get this with the lake drained. I think there's a scarecrow, but even if I had long shot, I don't think I can reach it. So yeah, that just sucks ass. We have to beat Water Temple, which I probably can't do without long shot anyway. So yeah, we just need long shot. That's it. Okay. Well, I can't get double defense, which sucks. But let's just leave and see where this takes us. But yeah, and I just feel like I don't really care for Rover and I often end up skipping parts of the Lewis story, and people are like, well, if you're just skipping the story, you're not engaging with it, you can't expect to care about the story. And it's like, yeah, but like I don't care about the characters because they don't have meaningful interactions with each other. They only interact with the NC. And there are things that are intriguing, don't get me wrong. I think some characters are intriguing. You know, like I just did the like first chapter of the new region, right? And I like Lene, right? I like Lene. I think Lene is an interesting character. She has the potential to be a very interesting character, but she ends up just being kind of like another waifu in a way. You know what I mean? And again, I like my waifus. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like my waifus for like being head over heels for the traveler or the rover. It's like Mavuika isn't head over heels for the traveler, right? And I like Mavuika. I like her because she is a strong, independent woman. She is the leader of a nation. She has fire powers, and that's fucking cool. But like, and even characters like I know like Steve Wally's a bit of a simp for the traveler. There are characters that do simp for the traveler, and I get that. But like, I get that there are characters that simp for the traveler, but like, they still have meaningful interactions with other characters, or like at the very least like NPCs, or they have meaningful interactions with somebody. Like Steve Lolly had that whole story about her old friend and all that. You know, that's meaningful. She also interacts with like Aurora, right? It's how her and Aurora interact. And like Paprika interacts with like Shalonen and Chaska and like the other characters. And it's just like, and I know people like to complain. I know people love to complain about Natlan's power friendship. I'm just using Natlan as an example because it's what comes to mind. But like Nod Cry as well, like Loudmine and Nefer's interactions, for example. Flynn's interacts with the Traveler in interesting ways, but like then you have like adorable stuff like Aino and Nefa, right? And you just don't have. Now again, I'm not saying it doesn't exist in WoW. I just haven't found it, right? From the main quest that I have played, I'm not caught up. I never finished Renacida. I'm just doing the new quest because it let me quick start the new quest and I wanted the rewards. But like, they're not the rewards. Like, I wanted to unlock the quests and stuff. Also, I don't love the bike controls. I'm still getting used to that. But I kind of prefer. Although to be fair, I don't like. I was gonna say I kind of prefer the flying, but I don't like the flight controls either. Yeah, the controls are a little weird for movement. Yeah, being able to fly is nice, but the controls are a little whack. And then same thing with the bike. I love the combat, right? Like, WoW has really fun combat. It's just that... And I want to get Lene, but I lost my 50-50 again, so I don't know if I can get her. But if I don't get her, I might get Augusta, because I have, you know, I have that Moon Girl. I have the Moon Girl. I have her, and I have Zani, and those are my only characters that I have. Okay, we're back in Kokiri. So this is good. For multiple reasons. I can do this. I have gold scale and iron roots. I can do this majorly. But yeah, just kind of wanted to get that off my chest. Get my thoughts on like Zani and not even Zani, but just like on WoW as a whole. I just find myself not really caring for like, and a lot of the ships are like characters with like not even interacted much, or characters like that are like 1.0 characters, and it's like just like a fan of it just dead. Like people were trying to latch onto it. It's like I guess there's some like Augusta stuff, which is cool, but like I just don't care for the storytelling much, and I wish I did because I like the game's combat. I honestly prefer Genshin's art style and exploration as well, though. WoW is the only game I'd say WoW probably has better combat. I probably prefer Genshin's combat because I'm used to it, but like, I do think you could say WoW has better combat, and I wouldn't argue that. It is more involved, and I like it. And the exploration is fine. There are quality of life things that I like a lot. Like I like the quality of life stuff, like the new system they just have now, where it's like, oh, you can just quickly synthesize things. It's great quality of life. And then just like, and people say like, oh, the gacha is better because weapon, or I don't know if it's standard, it's like normal weapon banner, you can't lose your 50-50, or if it's like the standard one, but you can't lose your 50-50 on the weapon banner, right? And that's great. That is genuinely good, because of course Genshin has that stupid weird weapon banner. I'm not gonna go into it. It's very confusing how the Genshin weapon banner works. But it's like the other, there's a factor there, which is like, Wuwa really wants 5-star weapons more than Genshin does. Wuwa's 5-star weapon, like, are kind of more, 4-star weapons in Wuwa aren't as good as 4-star weapons in Genshin. But also, like, the other thing is, like, about Wuwa, oh, not upgrade. The thing about Wuwa is that another thing about Wuwa, rather, is that I find the game to be, or just like the story. I don't care about the story. But I was saying about the gacha, it's like, yeah, it's 80, like hard pity is 80 instead of 90, and then soft pity is like 63 instead of 73 or whatever, right? Something like that, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, that is very nice. So yeah, it's gonna be less pulls on average. But the thing is that Wuwa doesn't have any sort of capturing radiance like system that Genshin has. So you can lose your 50-50 4, 5, 6 times in a row. It's probably unlikely, but you can, right? It is possible to do that. And that is not great. Losing your 50-50 that many times in a row is not great. So like, I know I've lost mine at least twice in a row. I'm not actually sure. I don't remember from before that because I've been playing very inconsistently. But yeah, it's like the combat, the world, the like general world design, and then like the events and rewards is what keeps me playing. But it's just like I don't play it consistently because I don't really vibe with it as much as I vibe with Genshin, and that's just my thoughts on Wuwa as a whole. So just kind of wanted to kind of like, I understand like why in some regards it is objectively better. You can argue it's objectively better because, oh, the gacha is more generous, and also quality of life stuff, and also exploration quality of life, and also the combat's better. But like, I still prefer Genshin because I like the world, I like the characters, I like the way everything interacts. Man, I wish a game would grab me like Genshin does, because one day Genshin's gonna end of service and I'm sad. I will be checking out Infield when that happens. I've not played, I don't play like mobile, like strategy gachas or like, I like the 3D open world stuff, right? I don't even like stuff like HSR because HSR is like not open world, right? And I'm saying all of this to like say that like, I've never played like the original Arknights. I don't know anything about the Arknight CP, but I will be checking out Infield because it is a RPG. But yeah, the thing about like Duet Knight Abyss, I kind of want to briefly talk about Duet Knight Abyss. It's just like, I've just realized like the type of game that it is because it's like a Warframe type game. I've never played Warframe, but like it's like what I've seen. It's a game that necessitates a lot of grinding, and I know like Genshin has grinding too because it has to like level things up, but it's just like I can't afford to like take time grinding a lot of games. So even though I liked what I played in an intro area of Duet Knight Abyss, I don't think I would stick with it. And I was watching a video about it, and I was trying to like figure out like, hey, what's this Duet Knight Abyss? And I just don't think it's a game I'm gonna stick with at all. If it comes to console, I might give it another shot, but for right now, it's like I really don't think it's a game I'm gonna stick with. But I'll be trying out Infield, and whenever NTE comes out, I'll be trying out NTE as well. And I'm just hoping that either of those games has better character writing than Wuwa does. Again, it's like Wuwa, the characters in isolation are good, it's just that when you combine them with, this is an improvement, by the way, this sounds better than, this sounds as good or better than the original. It's not that different from the original song, this is good. It's just like, Wuwa, and yes, I will be beating Link to the Past shortly. It's just that, like, in other words, I hope they're less like, it's like, I don't know, it's like the amount of good storytelling is somehow proportionate to like how Gunner made the game is. So I actually watched this video. Oh, that's good. ZL is good. I watched this video not long ago where it was like the 7 levels of like Gunnerness in gacha games. And it is interesting because, like, oh, the person who made it, and this is just one guy's opinion for the record, it was like reverse 1999 or whatever, that's like a non-agreeing game, right? And then Genshin is like not really a good game. Wuwa and HSR are like a little more, and then like ZZZ is like arguably a good game. And then stuff beyond that, like Nikkei and Nikkei at level 5, level 6, like Azure Lane and other stuff, and level 7 is like hentai games. Right. So it's like, okay. And like he literally said that like these hentai games, like forget story, forget all this other stuff. So like none of those games have good story or even good gameplay, right? Because they're just hentai games. I'm not saying there aren't hentai games with good story out there, I'm sure there are. I'm probably gonna get banned off YouTube for saying that word 3 times in a sentence. But like, no. But it's just like, again, I'm not saying that like good or bad and good story can coexist, but it feels like they often don't. And I wonder why that is. That's like, it's what are your priorities? Because like, see, I don't know, like, does Zenless Zone Zero have a good story? Because I don't hear anyone talking about Zenless Zone Zero's story. I don't play that game, but like, I don't hear anyone talking about it. And I know that game has gotten a bit more fan servicey, which again, I'm not like hating on it or anything. I don't care. It's just like HSR on the other hand is less. It's less gooder than like DCC, right? And I hear people talking about HSR story all the time, and it seems like HSR has a good story. I just don't play it because I don't play games just for the story. But if story is a major part of the game, I do care about the story. So like what I mean is like, I have to enjoy the gameplay in order to be willing to play a game. For example, I don't care how good HSR's story is, I'm not playing it just for the story, and likewise I would not play like visual novels because I want to be interacting. I don't want to just be reading a book if I'm playing a game, or watching movies. Like I want to be playing the game. And I don't like turn-based combat, hence not caring to play HSR. But in a game like Genshin, I like the gameplay, but I do care about the story enough. It's like, Genshin doesn't even let you skip dialogue, right? And WoWa does let you skip dialogue, but like you can't skip cuts. There's a lot of unskippable cutscenes still. And so like WoWa, you know, it's like, it does let you skip dialogue, but it's like the story, you still have to play through the quest, you still have to watch the unskippable cutscenes and stuff, and get things from playing through a quest, right? So it's like a game that like forces you to play through quests, right? Now how much you engage with the quest is up to you, but a game that forces you to play through quests should be a game that encourages you to care about the story. So it's like, I don't need my games to be story-based, but if a game has a significant story component and I don't like the story, then that will be a turn-off from the game. A significant story component that's like somewhat mandatory to engage with to some degree, right? Something like Lua. Versus like, yeah, if it's a game that just has no story to begin with, I don't really care. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy playing Mario Galaxy 2. Mario Galaxy 2 doesn't have a story, but like, I don't, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Because it's not designed to have like a compelling story. But then something like Tears of the Kingdom, I don't like how they told the story in Tears of the Kingdom. But like both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have skippable cutscenes, so like you can just skip it if you don't care about the story or if you're playing a repeat playthroughs. So my problem with Tears of the Kingdom isn't that I don't think the story itself is bad. Although we can argue about like the no stakes thing in the ending. I think you can argue about the ending being bad. I don't think the ending's bad. I'm like, this is a Nintendo game. Not only a Nintendo game, but it's a Zelda game. It's like, sure, something like Earthbound, you know, or Mother, I guess the Mother series, I mean, you call it the Mother series, you know, has more of that, you know, disturbing or unhappy endings. I've like heard of the plot of like Mother 3, so like I know what it is, right? So it's like, I was watching a video about it and somebody was talking about it, but it's just like, It's one of I wasn't watching a video specifically about Mother 3, but I was watching a video where Mother 3 got brought up and spoiled, which like you were like, oh god, you spoiled yourself on Mother 3. Listen, I'm not an RPG person. I don't think I probably wouldn't, even if I could get my hands on a localization of it, I don't think I would play Mother 3. Anyway, getting off topic, maybe one day, but I probably won't remember the significant events. The point is that most Nintendo series, including Zelda, don't try to have non-depressing endings. Yeah, they have dark themes, like Zelda has dark themes, don't get me wrong, but it's like Zelda tries to have some level of like happy endings or like everything. Yeah, it's just like there's a lot of dark themes in Zelda that it's like they try to like have it. I wasn't expecting them to actually quote unquote kill off the titular character, if that makes sense. I'm not saying, like, you are absolutely allowed to not like the ending, right? And I think it's okay. I'm not even going to argue if it's good or bad. I just kind of personally didn't really find it to be unexpected or bothersome for me personally. But, like, I understand why people wouldn't like it. And I mean, I find myself wishing there are higher stakes in games sometimes too. I just don't really do Tears of the Kingdom as an example of that, but like there are games where it's like it feels stupid or it feels. I'm not even making an argument about like Sonic, but Sonic has some weird ass storytelling or lack thereof. It's just like when a setting is so good but the story is just all over the place. It's like, how seriously does a game want to take itself? Because it's like, oh, you want to have something a little prettier, but then it's like, oh, the story is still a Saturday morning cartoon plot. Oh, there's a wallet, finally. And it's like, okay, it fails to, like, work. Like, man, you try to make, like, friggin'... when did they try to make Sonic? Like, Sonic 06, it was like, I really like Team Dark's story in Sonic 06, but I don't like the Sonic story in Sonic 06 is bad. Because when I say it's like the Saturday morning cartoon plot, it's like, oh, I've been captured Elise again! Oh my god, gotta go! And then there's also like a bunch of like dumb time travel stuff. And I don't like dumb time travel stuff. Like, again, I don't have a huge issue with like how it's implemented in Zelda for the most part. I mean, there are some paradoxes, like the whole Song of Storms paradox is a thing. But like, I think the child and adult timeline split makes sense. But it's just like, you can't have a game have like multiple endings and then none of them be canon. It's like, yeah, people like to, I don't know, it's like, but like, then you have non-canon endings that aren't like explained. That's what I don't like. It's like, okay, at least with something like Shadow the Hedgehog, it's just like, there's 10 endings and none of them are canon, but it's like, okay, these are just like all two different, this is like a character study. We are exploring Shadow the Hedgehog's character, and Shadow the Hedgehog's character is interacting with the situation like so, and this is how Shadow the Hedgehog's character would react put in these different situations. And this is exploring the different sides of Shadow the Hedgehog and different paths that he could potentially take. And then by the end, he does take the true road path, and those aren't the real endings, but it's like an exploration of the non-canon endings are like an exploration of a path he could take, right? I don't think that's terrible execution. I mean, yeah, you can say the writing is bad. You can say, like, oh, yeah, the taking candy from the baby thing is fucking stupid. Like, I'm not saying you can't criticize Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm just saying that, like, it makes more sense than, like, let's make a game that retcons every... Like, what I'll say, like, I don't... Like, Sonic 06 is a little whack timeline-wise because... A lot of stuff gets retconned at the end of that game, right? Because Sonic 06 gets erased from the timeline. My thing with Sonic 06, additionally, is, like, the fact that, like, why are there two Silvers? Why is there a Silver from the future? And same with Blaze. Why is there a Blaze from the future? And say, well, that timeline got retconned, so it doesn't matter. But, like, Silver's still from the future. Like, or, like, from a different dimension. Like, Blaze is from a different dimension in Rush. Like, why is Blaze in our future in the future of, like, Sonic's dimension, right? Why is there a Blaze, like, 200 years in the future of Sonic's dimension? Like, even if those events are erased, that doesn't change the fact that there was a Blaze in that. Like, it's just, it's not explained and it's dumb. But, like, And I still think, like, yeah, so, like, the Shadow the Hedgehog, it's like, okay, we have 10 endings that are explicitly non-canon, but are different permutations of what could happen, and we have one ending that is explicitly canon. And then Ocarina of Time is like, okay, we have 2 canon endings, which make fucking sense. And it's not like multiple endings in the way that Shadow the Hedgehog is, because it's one ending, but it is one ending that leads to 2 separate events. It is one ending that leads to 2 separate chains of events because of time travel. And I'm talking about the adult-child timeline split, which makes perfect sense. But then you have this other ending, quote-unquote ending, and this is the Fallen Hero timeline. And I think it's dumb. So, because this isn't even a time travel thing. So when I say, like, I don't have an issue with how Zelda handles time travel, I don't really have an issue with how, like, Majora's Mask or OOT handle time travel, generally speaking. But, like, the problem I have with OOT, and it's not even a problem with OOT itself, because this isn't really an OOT thing. This is more of a, because OOT can stand alone on its own as a self-contained story. OOT does not need anything, but, like, OOT technically has 2 sequels, because Majora's Mask and Wind Waker can both be considered sort of indirect. I consider Majora's Mask more of a direct sequel, but, like, both games are sequels to OOT in a way, right? Because they both take place after the events of OOT, but in different timelines. And then by extension, Twilight Princess is like an indirect sequel to Majora's Mask and OOT, and then so that's good. So, like, I think this is all good, dude. My thing is, like, they retcon Zelda 1, 2, and Link to the Past to be in the Fallen Hero timeline, and my problem with it is that, because my guess is that they decided that, hey, these games take place before that Ocarina of Time was supposed to be a prequel to Link to the Past, but then when they made Majora's Mask Twilight Princess, when they made Wind Waker, and then they made Twilight Princess, and those games didn't line up with the events of Zelda 1, 2, and Link to the Past, or rather Link to the Past and Zelda 1 and 2. They're like, okay, we have to retcon Zelda 1 and 2 into a third timeline. And my problem with this is that the concept of this Fallen Hero quote-unquote timeline is that it takes place in a universe where Link failed and Link died in Ocarina of Time. And, like, I don't have an issue with the concept of that. The issue is that this opens the possibility of because canonically, in this one permutation, if Link died in OOT, this happens, but there's no explanation for how this makes sense, because you can die at any point in a video game. And if the player dies at any point in a video game, does that create an alternate universe in every single instance where the player dies? And if that's not the case, then why does Link dying in that one instance have canon relevance, whereas every other time Link dies in the game, it's non-canon? And there's nothing in Ocarina of Time itself to suggest that that ending could be canon. So it's a non-canon ending that's forced to be a canon ending. That's forced into canon. It's an ending. It's not a real ending. It's not a real canon thing. It's non-canon, but it's forced to be canon because Link dying randomly is just non-canon. And then you have the opposite problem of something like, I don't know, Mega Man X5. It's like everything that happens in that game. It's like, oh, the beginning of X6. Like, I don't remember the exact permutation of it. It's been forever since I watched those reviews. But it's like, the way that things happened is not equivalent to any of the endings. Like, it's like a combination of multiple endings in a way that doesn't make sense. And it's like, okay, so which ending? Just pick a canon ending and go with it, and don't make multiple endings, because that's dumb. It's like what I mean about, like, Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, Shadow the Hedgehog has one clear canon ending, and despite And it's like say, okay, well the bad ending isn't canon, or the good ending isn't canon if you want to be spicy about it. If you want to say the good ending isn't canon, I forget if there's 2 or 3, there might be 3 endings, I don't remember. But it's like, whichever one is bad isn't canon, whichever one is the best ending is therefore canon, or if you want to be depressing about it, make it not the good ending. I don't know, just pick one. It's just like, it's stupid. And that's what I mean too about like the idea of like you're trying to make a rounded world and yet the logic of said rounded world is not logical. And I understand game logic is a thing to an extent. I do understand that like video game logic is a thing. But I'm talking like, oh, we're all stupid and we're all just gonna do the same shit over and over again. And I get why like plots are like that, or it's the same villain every time, and I get why they do that, because it's like, oh well, it's a new game. But it's like, Sonic doesn't take itself that seriously. Generally speaking, classic Mega Man doesn't take itself that seriously. There are dark and serious implications to both of those series, because there are like ethical concerns that are brought up in both of those series, but it's like it's easy enough to ignore it. But it's just like, okay, like the overall tone is not particularly serious. Like, yes, you have like Shadow's backstory is incredibly fucked up, but then there's also the like ethics of like, okay, the military fucking killed a child for no reason. But it's like that's like never really brought up like outside of like Shadow's mad about it. But it's like it's never really brought up because it's just like, well, Shadow. Yeah, it's just never really brought up again. Another upgrade, jeez. Okay. We have all the nuts now. It's never really brought up again because it's like Shadow, like the characters end up just like working for Gun, and Shadow included ends up like working for Gun. And I understand like, okay, well, I'm turning over a new leaf and all that. And I also want to say that it does follow through, because I heard someone complain about like, oh, why is Shadow working for Gun in Sonic 6? They were trying to make it a reboot, clearly, trying to give Shadow a new personality. It's like, no, he's moved on, and I believe in the special missions of Shadow 05. It's like explaining that he's like training to work for Gun, so clearly he is working for Gun. But like, it's kind of a like, it's kind of like the idea of like, the people who do this are just a few bad eggs, and therefore the system isn't corrupt. And what I mean by this is like, oh, the commander in Shadow the Hedgehog is like, he becomes a good guy, or whatever. He's like, yeah, no, I realize that's wrong. He'd be like angry at Shadow or whatever. And it's like, hey, I'm not for your job at Gun. You want to work for me, right? And that's all like fine and good, but it's like, are we gonna discuss the like corruption of Gun as a whole? Because that's clearly an issue, and that's just like never brought up again. And in fact, Gun was just like literally written out of Sonic for a long time until like Shadow Generations. Gun was like not mentioned. So this is like, you know, interesting that they're bringing it back, but they probably like wrote it out because they didn't want to like discuss the ethical concerns of Gun. And I kind of have that same issue with like. I really liked the Zootopia series. I really liked 2 a lot. I thought Zootopia 2 was an improvement in some ways over 1. But I don't want to like spoil it too much, but I feel like Zootopia has this thing where it doesn't necessarily want to tackle systemic issues as much as, I mean, it's like systemic prejudice, like, oh, this is how people view this group of people, and that's wrong, right? That's an issue to correct. But like, okay, I'm gonna like go into minor spoilers for Zootopia 2. So there is a character, there is a family of villains who like essentially have been controlling aspects of the city for a long time. This rich and powerful, sort of like mafia bosses, right? So they're not the actual mafia boss, but they're like this influential family, and they've said like there's a part where they say like, oh, they've gotten every mayor elected or something like that. And I hear that and I'm like, oh, so are they gonna like expose like a bunch of like the cops and the cops and the government officials to be in collusion with this family, to be corrupt as well. And obviously we know, like, oh, the one mayor was corrupt and all that, but it's like, it's never expanded upon. And then the cops that are like, in the end, the cops, like, spoiler, but the cops and like the mayor come in and save the day, right? As well. It's like, oh, they're actually good guys this whole time. It's like, sure, we're not trying to say like all cops and all like government officials are corrupt or everyone who was elected is corrupt, right? And like we know Judy is an example of like someone who actually cares about like justice and all that, but it's like she knows like all the bylaws and stuff, and she knows her shit. But it's like there's this aspect of like, okay, what if like some of the other cops were corrupt because they were paid off by his family, or like what if, you know, like there are things that could be done to make, you know, to like further explore like government, police corruption, government corruption, but like, oh, it's a Disney movie, they're not gonna do that, right? It's like, and that's how I feel about like Sonic. It's like, okay, this is a franchise that is aimed at like children and like teenagers, not like tiny children, but Disney, obviously tiny children like it, but it is aimed at like tweens, you know, teenagers, like obviously like little kids are kind of, some of the games might be a little over the head. Some of the games are like everyone 10 and up, right? I don't know if Frontiers was 10 and up, like, I don't remember, but like, that is like a thing, right? And it's like, okay, so, okay, who's the boss? Katie, I can be Katie. Oh yeah, we do need to be, so we need to beat all done, so we do need to beat this one. I want to make sure. But yeah, basically, that's just like my thoughts on like that, and it's like, okay, we're talking about the discussion of like, there are some serious ethical things that probably should be brought up in Sonic. And like, oh, the whole franchise is about like, you know, it's anti-establishment in some ways, and the whole franchise is like, oh, Sonic Adventure 2 is just like fucking going down a hill and destroying property, and like Tails is just blowing up cop cars with his neck. Like, it's so funny. It's like, oh, there's an 8-year-old. But I mean, yeah, there's some level of cartoon logic. There is some level of cartoon logic in the game, right? And I get that. But it's like, I don't know. And then when they try to go like super serious with something like 06, it just didn't really land as well. That's why I think like Team Dark can have like a more grounded, darker world to be in. But if you're going to have that more grounded, darker world, you need to have like stakes that match, and like permanent stakes. I'm not saying just kill off all the characters, but like, how do you do permanent stakes without becoming grimdark? That's the thing. It's like, God, it's so like, it's frustrating because like, I'm just thinking about like, the two of the things with like Mega Man X is like, okay, one, there's no permanent stakes, and two, it's got the cartoon logic of like, oh, it's Sigma again, and we all know this, but we're not gonna do anything about it. I'm like oversimplifying it, but it's like a sense of like, what is the like, or people not realizing this guy's behind it, or like it's the same thing. Oh, in the classic series, it's always Dr. Wily, but like the classic series doesn't take itself that seriously, so it's not. The classic series doesn't have the tone that the X series has, so it's like I can excuse certain storytelling things when the tone is either appropriate or not appropriate, if that makes sense. I just kind of feel like, and then like what I remember, and somebody was describing the Zero series as very dark, and I'm like, from what I remembered, I would say that's somewhat accurate. So I watched like Let's Plays of all this years ago because I was like super invested in the lore and stuff, which I am to an extent, but it's just like, but I don't know. I kind of feel like Do I have any warp songs? I think just Serenade and Nocturne, right? Yeah. Interlude. Let's play Nocturne again. We go back to Powerfield. Okay, Forest Temple is cleared. But yeah, I'm gonna have to stop soonish, but oh yeah, we can check Shadow Fortune, so we should do that. Didn't really get anything good in Forest Temple, I don't think. Just like a bunch of nut upgrades and stuff. Oh, when did I get Lullaby? I don't know when I got Lullaby, but I need to remember that I have Lullaby. That is super important. But yeah, I just kind of feel like I think I got Lullaby like really early in Forest Temple. Okay, Shadow Temple is Deku Tree. I'm gonna write that down. Deku. This is actually an instance where we're having a Hylian shield is nice. Because that means I don't have to come here as child necessarily. I think I can't check everything because there's that one skulltulla that I can't check, but I should be able to beat this. I need to equip Deku Shield. But yeah, I kind of feel like, and I don't really like that direction for the series either, the like grimdark stuff, but it is more coherent story-wise from what I recall. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, if you know what I mean. A double-edged sea saber, I guess. But it's like, oh, the story's more coherent, but now it's like grimdark, and like I don't. And that's what I mean about like permanent stakes without. I don't know. I feel like. It's kind of like the thing of like, okay, yeah, so you bring back the fan favorite character that died because, and also it is a lot more feasible to like bring back robots. It's also feasible to bring back an ultimate life form, right? But it's kind of, I feel like Mega Man X had the Sonic Adventure 2 problem where they brought back Shadow and they brought back Zero. The thing is, I love Shadow and Zero too much to say that they shouldn't have done that, but I think the way they brought back Shadow specifically, I don't like the Amnesia plotline. I think the Amnesia plot and like the Shadow Android stuff and the Amnesia plotline was kind of dumb. I don't hate it. It's just like you're doing the right. You're doing the like good and evil thing, or not good and evil, but like the idea of like the existential crisis of like, are these memories fake? Should I seek revenge, or should I, because he's confronted, and you say, well, he already redeemed himself in Sonic Adventure 2, yes, but he's confronted with Black Doom, he's confronted with this guy from his past who's like, kind of like his dad, one of his dads, like Black Doom did create him, like partially, his DNA. So, he's confronted with Black Doom, and Black Doom says all this stuff, and Black Doom is also like lying to him at points, I believe. So it's like, of course he's going to like, be conflicted, right? And because he's going to be conflicted about all this, it makes sense why there's a question of what path he would take. So I don't have an issue with that. My issue is like if you're gonna explore the like multi-path thing, multi-character thing, but then you also have this additional plot where like he has amnesia and he thinks he's an android. It's like it's just too much. It's doing too much. It's like, can we not just have either the amnesia thing or the light and dark thing? And I think the light and dark thing is more compelling than the amnesia thing. So I actually have an AU. It's not. I haven't like written anything for it in a while, but I really want to explore it again. Wow, there's nothing under these. What were my? Was Deku 2 Baron? Hold on. No, it was just not Breath of the Wild. Bottom of the Well Market, Gerudo Fortress, and Hyrule Field. Okay. So no, not Deku Tree. Or at least I haven't gotten a hint about it. I don't know. It could be Baron, but. But more or less, what I'm like getting at here is that I believe I think that like I don't think they should have done the like amnesia. I don't think the amnesia plotline is necessary. I think they could have just had Shadow wake up and then be like, what the hell's going on? And then Black Doom show up and be like, yeah. You know, I think they could have done something about like the whole story of Heroes regarding like Shadow Knowledge is just nothing. It's just a nothing story. And then like Shadow the Hedgehog story, I don't hate it. But it's just kinda like, yeah, it is what it is, you know? And I do feel a certain type of way about this thing. And I just think that, did I ever find Hyrule Castle Livingstone? I don't think I did. Back here. Okay, now who's the boss? The question is, can we beat this boss? Because if it's Volvagia or Baronade, I can't beat it. Please don't be Volvagia or Baronade. Oh god, of course it's Baronade. Okay, so boss of Deku is Baronade. Okay, I need to get out of here. I don't think I can get out of here. I just stay at work. I'm like standing here. Okay. I have to get out. I have to save work. Okay, boss of Deku is Baronade. I mean, Boomerang was gonna be required anyway. It's likely. Okay. So we can become Hero's Child. Getting Hero's Child isn't an issue, but we need, yeah. Okay. We just need Boomerang. Okay. Okay, well, otherwise Deku is cleared. Now, let me check that, grave, because I have Lola now. I don't remember where all the fairy fountains were. There was one in, were there any in Kakariko? There was one in, the window, yes. Okay, one in Cap Archery, and one in Dante's house. Oh, yeah, so there's one here in Dante's house. Okay, I should check that. But yeah, I just kind of like, I don't think I got any hints about Graveyard. I haven't gotten anything good in a while. Kind of don't want to go back to Child until I Boomerang though. I mean, maybe I might have to, and we'll see. I have not exhausted my options yet. Like, I haven't even done Spiritomb yet. I'd go back to GTG if I had a long shot, but not worth it right now. Okay. Yeah, no Boruto hurt either. I can't get into that dungeon. I can get to well if I go Child. But I don't want to go Child yet. My arm is still itching. Shoes? Cool, don't care. Okay. Yeah, sorry for going on that like tangent about Shadow the Hedgehog and stuff, but yeah, I think it was an interesting tangent to go on. Alright, but, I don't know. So, like, oh yeah, I was talking about my AU. So, I have this like Sonic AU where well, first of all, I have an OC, but I'll talk about the OC in a second. So in the Sonic AU, it's essentially the same, but it's a dark AU. It's not grimdark. I don't like depression. I like depression, but I like hope too. It's not grimdark, but it's like a dark. It's a more grounded, more dark AU. And it takes place, so essentially it is a post-SA2 AU where Shadow does not get amnesia, and he wakes up in Eggman's lab, and he's like quote-unquote rescued by Eggman, right, who wants to experiment on him, obviously. And my OC is named Elena, and she's a cat, she's a cyborg cat, but she was partially, oh, here's the OC. Okay, she was partially, she's sort of like Nebula in Avengers, where Thanos like the intuitive, yeah, okay. Where she had limbs replaced with cybernetic limbs by Eggman. So Eggman is like really shitty and serious in this. So it's kind of like if 06 Eggman was good. That's what it is. It's if 06 Eggman was good. That's what it is. So, or what was like well written, you know, like if serious Eggman actually had stakes to it. That is essentially what wait, no, can I get back? Wait, I just realized I can't get back. Okay, well, unless I get Bolero over here, because I know Bolero is in DMC somewhere. I don't know where. So, anyways, great. Yeah, I'm going down here. I hope it's down here. I hope this is Bolero. It's not. Okay, where is it then? Is it a child check? Oh, that's annoying if so. I'm gonna void out and see what happens. If I void out, it might put me back down there. Can I jump down? Hello? I want to void out. Okay, what if Bolero is vanilla? Wouldn't that be crazy? It would be crazy if Bolero was vanilla. I kind of hope it is because I don't want it to be a child check. It's gotta be a child check, isn't it? It'd be crazy if it was vanilla. Please be vanilla. Oh my god, it's vanilla. Okay, sure. Okay, at least I can get back now. Let me check this. I think this was junk. Yeah, that's junk. Okay, let me check dungeon. We know it's not actually Fire Temple. We know Ganon's castle is Fire Temple. There's one in the few loading zones we haven't found yet, so there's only a few options for where it can be. What's in here? Jabu. Okay, we can't really do much in Jabu. I'm gonna come back as child. I'm gonna make a note of, I'm gonna come back with Ring. I make a note that, Fire's Jabu. Wait, so Jabu isn't vanilla. Okay, Jabu must be bottom of the well then. Because Jabu has to be a child accessible dungeon. Because we already found Deku Tree. So, that means Jabu's bottom of the well. We know bottom of the well is foolish. So that's cool. Yeah, we know bottom of the well is foolish, so don't even have to worry about that. Alright. I can't believe Bolero was actually vanilla, that's crazy. At least it wasn't a child check, that would have been annoying. There are 3 child checks, 2 at the top and 1, Swirl Skull, of course. We will do Swirl Skulls when we go back to child, but I'm not going back to child yet because I don't trust... Yeah, I don't trust it. Yeah, I wouldn't have even recognized this as past Twilight if it didn't say so. Like, this is not a good remake. Okay, here we are. Okay. So does that mean that? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check this loading zone over here. If this isn't Hyrule Castle, actually, it could be like Gerudo Valley to Gerudo Training Grounds or vice versa. Or not training grounds, but fortress. We still don't have Gerudo cards, so I still can't do that. I haven't found anything good in a while, actually. Well, ZL. But besides that, okay, I'm gonna check this entrance, and then I'm going to probably end stream shortly because it is getting late. But yeah. Also, yeah, the fortress itself is barren. We learned that, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll probably rescue the carpenter just to restore the bridge. Yeah, I might have to end up going back to Child soon. I don't know yet. Oh yeah, there's more stuff I need to check. I need to go back to Zora's River sometime because bombs. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff I can do. Okay. Okay, so this is Gerudo Valley backside. I can check a couple things here. Let me do that. And then I'll probably end stream. Let me go ahead and, because we know where Gerudo Valley front leads. Okay, so the only loading zone we haven't been in then is Gerudo Fortress to Gerudo Valley, and that must be Hyrule Castle, right? That has to be. I'm pretty sure. Hyrule Castle / Ganon's Castle. I don't even remember how I got to Gerudo Fortress originally, but it was the back entrance, and I need Gerudo card to progress through there. Oh, this is Storms. Yeah, I'm gonna need Gerudo card to progress to get in there, unfortunately. Yeah, I kind of want like Gerudo card, long shot, and a few other things. What is that's a rupee? That's a big rupee. I don't need that. My wallet is full. Let's check one more. Let's check the hammer check, and then if I can, there's still some things I can clean up as adult, like Silver Gauntlet stuff, maybe like Spirit Temple. So I'll probably do Spirit Temple next time I stream. Let me check. Okay, let me check the tent here, and then I'm gonna check that grotto if I can. The bridge isn't fixed. Okay, fairy fountain. I'm gonna check this right now. But yeah, I need to go back to CAC and check those other 2 fairy fountains in CAC. Need to do that, and then yeah. So there's a few miscellaneous checks I want to do, and then Spirit Temple. And then if I don't find anything at that point, probably go back to Child's Lens of Truth. That's nice. That is nice for Shadow. It'll be nice for Bongo and if we need to cross Wasteland, which we shouldn't need to cross Wasteland, but it's still nice. Because bottom of the well is trash, so. Okay, I'm gonna check this. Get out of the way, buddy. Another stick. Great. Okay. I need Epona. Wait, will this put me Lost Woods other side? I might have maybe. Hold on, I might be able to like check a couple things. This might put me there. I'm trying to remember where it puts me. It might. Okay, I'm going back. I'm trying to get a run up here. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, the grotto. That's kind of a problem because that's gonna force me to go back to Lake Hylia. Well, I can always come back here later. I got here via Hyrule Field. Okay. So yeah, okay. Because this is the Gauntlets Rock. There's a few other checks I want to do as well, but I'll do them next time because it's getting late and I have to go to bed. I'm trying to get down here. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Okay. There's probably nothing. Of course, there's actually nothing in there, which means now I can't get back up. So that's great. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're going back to Lake Highland, I suppose. And then that means I should probably just go back to Lake Kakariko next time. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm glad the stream went smoothly. So that means that it's working. The Wi-Fi thing is working. Okay. So yeah, I'll see you then. All right. Good night. Good night, everyone. Well, my skin continues to itch like crazy because that's fun.